Hello, hello. Ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Oh god. to my DMs! There we go. Hi guys. How you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
I tried to start that so much, but I kept like choking on rice as soon as I was about to say something. Took me a few minutes, but we're good. Hello. It's been a while.
It has.
It has. It's
2
been,
weeks.
Like, yeah.
Kinda.
It's a long time. It's like... Well... Hold on.
It's like 14 days or something.
Yeah. That's a
That's
long
too many.
time. That's... yeah. 13 days, technically.
What?
Yeah. 13 days.
No.
22 hours and...
Go on, seconds. I dare you.
I don't think... really?
Finish it.
Let's.
Because we started late, didn't we? Anyway.
Did we?
Yeah, last week we did. Like an hour.
mean-
We had a really short episode.
I mean, sure did we today, but you know.
Well, you said you were gonna be late, and then Jordan said he
know.
was eating a sandwich, so I was like, well, I'm gonna eat some rice.
I was stuck being like Harry Potter under the stairs for 20 minutes, so I managed to escape early there, so that's fine.
Well, for those of you who've never seen this before, this is Dungeons and Dragons. These are my friends. We got Jordan, the Dungeon Master, Joe directly below me, also known as Joe Waddy in the chat. He was in here earlier. One of the characters, and then on the bottom right corner, we've got Dave playing Antonio. Sorry, no, he's not playing Antonio. I didn't update the overlay. He's playing Helper, which is
Yes.
an animatronic dude. I don't know, made out of.
Great summary. I like it. Marble.
Well, yeah, he's basically an animatronic kind of thing.
Jess doing all the intros this week. With
I
Quinn's
am,
characters.
yeah, I'm trying to
Yeah.
kickstart this show. Whoa, but Jordan, how about you explain exactly what we're doing here instead of me?
Okay, so we are playing a game called Dungeons and Dragons. It's a tabletop role-playing game where a bunch of friends gather around a table or a virtual table and play an interactive game. It's akin to what are you doing, like a weird dance move then, Dave? It's a tabletop role-playing game where there's two different roles, the Dungeon Master and the players. As the Dungeon Master, I create a story, or I craft a story that the players journey through, and they make decisions, and I play all the other characters who aren't their characters, and we bounce off each other, and they influence the story, and they go along. This is really distracting me, guys.
Sorry, children. I'm so sorry.
I've forgotten exactly where I are. It's a game, we're having fun. What are your characters? Dave, introduce your character, please.
I am playing Antonio. Haha, kid, he's fucking dead. No, he's gone. He's gone off on a journey on his own with Trent, the paladin. I'm now playing Helper. He is a Warforged cleric, and he is out learning about life and understanding these strange little creatures with horns.
I only have one.
Me.
Oh, it took me way too long to figure out what he was. I was like, horns? What?
Horns? You damn tieflings. That's the whole appeal.
And tails.
You know.
So,
And Tails.
Joe, what character are you playing? What is your character's name? What is he?
What am I playing? What am I doing? I am. I am playing Akmenos, who is a hunter or
Ranger?
Ranger.
It's because WoW. I've been watching WoW and Hunter.
The 17th session.
I'm a ranger who is a bit the odd one out of the party.
Aggravating.
You're all kind of the odd one out in your own
Wait,
way,
hold
I
on.
like to think. But
Too personal there,
you
John.
are a tiefling, yes?
Oh.
I'm a
What's your character?
tiefling ranger.
Yes, he's a tiefling. I thought you said Jess. I was like, oh, my turn.
Yes. Yes, you are playing a tiefling who is a bit of a broody man who likes to kill people, although We'll see how that develops in the coming journey. Jess, your character is also a tiefling, although very different from Akmenos. How is your character different?
My character's a baby. She's 17. She's learning the difference between right and wrong. She's quite intelligent, but she's kind of stupid at the same time. She's a sorcerer, so she uses powers that's been born within her, and she's trying to find something, and we may or may not have figured out in the last couple of episodes exactly what she needed to do. So it's getting spicy.
So talking about the last episode. Oh, sorry.
No, go for it. I was just gonna say something stupid.
So talking, yeah. You know what? Why did I even stop? So...
I was gonna say, what's the difference?
Oh my god.
I've got feelings too, you know.
We can already tell how the session's gonna go.
Oh, rip. Oh.
Still here, I'm just fucking around.
Baby, come back.
It was like, I was you, and then Jordan was you. No, you were Jordan for a second.
They
On the
are
stream.
normal now, yes. Okay, cool.
Okay.
But everyone
So previously-
smile. Sorry. Oh, Jordan! What were you doing?
Oh, for God's sake.
Jordan! Right, carry on. What's going on?
I'm never gonna smile if you ask me to smile.
Jordan, smile, please. Grimace. Do a grimace.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I regret that.
Yeah. Okay. So, enough shenanigans. Previously, on our last session, we had to say goodbye to our dear friend Antonio, who, taking the heat for all the crimes that your group Akmenos committed, he was judged by the courts in Stonebridge to be guilty, and his punishment is to travel with the paladin Trent, and to right his wrongs and help the people in Imrath. So you all said your goodbyes, and he departed from the group. And Trent made a solid promise to keep him safe, and he glowed and everything. It was beautiful. And also, Liliana cried a lot. After that, you guys went outside the courthouse, and you talked to some protesters who had lost their home to a pair of, well, what they said were ogres, but you later discovered were two Oni, basically magical ogres. Because you guys went to this small town of Kinallen, you looked into a window, the only occupied house, and saw two humanoid forms eating a nice, tasty human lunch. Deciding that cannibalism isn't your thing, you attacked them, and didn't go so well because although Akmenos was relatively unscathed, Helper and Lilian were charmed, and you guys have been escorted into a person, how do I say this, slaughtering shed, which is where you guys find yourselves right now on the map. As you are brought into the room, the huge Oni, red-skinned Oni with the short horns, shrinks down in size to get through the doorway and places you on your feet as he walks on through. They both the Onis, the blue-skinned one takes out his gaseous form and becomes whole again. He also pushes you through the doors. And as you are pushed through and you see inside the interior of this room, it's an old wooden shack, long abandoned and recently inhabited by these Oni. You see the wood beams in the ceiling are very old, moldy, cracked. You smell the damp in the air, and not just the damp, also the smell of decomposition from the bodies you see hanging on hooks from the ceiling, swaying back and forth. They are long past the point of recognition. They have been butchered and made into a more accessible form. And as you are pushed into this room and you are hit with this wall of smell and the sights, the butchering table, the plates and knives before you, the surgical tools, rusted and almost to the point of bluntness, your survival instincts kick in and you realize you are in fact in danger and these Oni aren't your friend. At the same time, Akmenos, who was left behind, has hunters marked these ogres and knows exactly where the hut is. So unless for some reason he wants to abandon you guys, which is not totally out of character.
Yeah, true.
Do you,
No.
Akmenos, follow them to save them?
He does have a moral compass. It's just a bit lacking.
Have we found his moral compass? Finally?
We may have found he may have found a bit of moral compass in seeing you taken away so easily.
Oh my god. Guys, we're at a pivoting
We've
point.
done it. We've done it.
We're at a pivoting point here.
Achievement got.
Oh my god.
So, also,
This is
Jordan.
a big moment. Like, this is a big moment.
Jordan.
Antonio got like a shiver down his spine somewhere, like, ooh, oh, I can feel it.
I wanted to ask a question. If a spell says a point you choose within range, do you have to see it to be able to put it there?
Only if it says a point you see within range. If
It just says
just
choose.
just says choose, that's fine. You don't have to see it. Just have to know the position it's going.
That's fine. Wording sometimes gets me on spells. Right. There we go.
Okay,
Where
so
was-
you follow?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Imagine after all that he says no.
I'm gonna follow.
Okay,
Uh,
so you follow the leaping ogres as they head to the shed. They are faster than you, so it takes a while for them to catch up. So we will say that you guys have arrived in the shed. Helper, the Warforged construction, who was recently introduced into the party, and Lillian, the wandering baby, as Jess called her. You guys are in the shed, the damp, the congealed shed, and danger is upon you. And we
Did
see
you-
on the map.
Did you say we snap out of charm?
Yes,
So everybody-
you now realize you have been duped, you have been charmed. They are not your friends, and you're not their friends. They mean to eat you.
That'll
Oh,
be the first time.
Jeez.
can I ask
Yeah.
a question?
You can.
Oh no, are you not done explaining?
No, you can ask.
I was going to say, we appear to be by the door
Yes.
on the picture. Are we not tied up?
You are not tied up. The door has been closed behind you, but you don't know if it's been locked. This blue one should be close to you, actually. So
Just okay.
you could run. That is a choice. So before that happens, so before you make a decision, the blue Oni, the more intelligent one of the two, turns to you. His blue leathery skin. Now you've got a closer look at his face. The hood is pushed back. See, it's almost like stretched across his face, and almost like patchwork. You see different blotches of colors on his face.
Cool.
And you see his eye. One is red, and the other is not red. Sorry, one's brown. The other is blue. And they look different, almost different sizes in his skull.
Cool.
Turns to you. So, welcome. Sit down. Welcome to dinner. Have something. Yes. And he produces what looks like a femur with a bit of meat hanging from it. Doesn't look cooked.
Who are
just-
you? Sorry. How do I sound?
Say Antonio. That usually gets you.
Antonio!
There you go.
Wait a second. So, wait. Who are you?
Well, we're your friends. We've invited you for dinner.
I feel that is a lie. I'll look down at Lillian. It's like that's a lie, right?
Helper.
I'm not like
Sarcasm.
I'm just like That is not correct, is
I'm
it,
in
tiefling?
danger.
Well. I'm gonna cut down on the the Mr. Roboto bullshit. It's like, that's not correct, is it?
I miss Roboto.
Do you respond to this, Lilian?
Did you say that to me?
To you, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'll just look to him and say, no, they definitely mean to give us harm.
Are you
Okay.
like trying to speak between each other right now silently, or are you just saying this?
I said out loud. I didn't. So it's up to Jester. If she wants to say it
Yeah, I
quietly.
still say it loud. Yeah.
The big red muscular Oni turns to you guys and looks at the blue Oni. Seems like your magic's not working so well. Goes, don't worry. We'll have them on the table in no time. And he reaches out a clawed, long-fingered hand. You see his nails are like long and chipped away, like he's been gnawing at them.
As he's doing that, I'm just going to turn to him and say, I hate to disappoint you, but I'm not made of flesh, and neither is she.
Deception check with disadvantage.
Me and Jordan's faces just went from like smirk to like, wait, what?
Oh, it's yeah, cool. It's 5. Oh, well, what's my deception? That's a solid 6 there, boy.
I am not dumb. I can see. At least she is made of flesh and bone and juicy meat. He runs. I'm not going to do it because you can see my face, but he. I don't want a creepy image of me, but he runs a tongue under his bottom lip. You see saliva like coating his jaw.
You don't want to eat me. I am poisoned.
Oh my god.
Go all the way back to episode 2. Come on, witch. Please let that soup be poisoned.
Okay, so this also has. Do you believe this is true? Do you believe you are poisoned?
I believe I'm mentally poisoned.
Roll a deception check with dispatch.
Oh, I gotta get the things up. Here we go.
Dice. Okay, at this point, Akmenos, you have trudged through this undergrowth in the forest, like you managed to maneuver your way through, and you've reached the outside of the hut. You can see flickering candlelight on the inside, and you see the silhouettes of your group cast on the back door of the hut.
With a disadvantage.
Yeah, so roll again, please.
14.
Okay. You are not so smart. The same lie does not work twice.
I'm not lying, though. I can show you proof.
Well, go ahead.
Okay. So can I stand up? Or am I shackled?
You're not tied up at all, no.
Okay. So I'm standing up, and I begin to lift the side of my top up, and there's about the size of my hand mark, so I don't know, like half a ruler size.
I see.
Like brownish splodge of skin that's a peculiar certain shape just underneath underneath my bone, and I'll point to that and say, see, I got this when I was born because I'm poisoned. That's what my mom said.
Okay. The blue tinged Oni gives you a look over, and he leans in, twists his head at almost an impossible angle as he like examines the mark. You can feel his breath.
That's so
hot and rank. Pulls away. It seems she tells the truth, brother. There is a mark upon her. He failed his check to see if he could tell what it was, and he's not going to take any risks. It seems she has been marked indeed by something, and this one is metal, so what do we do? What do we do? I think we go after the other. He looked juicy, tasty, but maybe he has the same. They are the same. You do hear this from the other side, Aquilus.
Leave me out of this.
Yeah, so we are poisoned, and he is
why-
metal, so you let us go. Yes?
While they're talking, can I be like slowly moving my way up?
Sure.
How far will I be able to go between this talking? Because I really want to get to this window. This
You can get up
broken
to the window, that's fine.
So I'm gonna like sneak up to this window. By
One
the
thing
way-
I forgot to mention
Oh, okay.
that you might be able to see on the map is that apart from the outer walls, all the inner walls of the hut are like smashed to pieces, rotten, destroyed. So the whole of the building is like exposed, so you can't hide behind anything. In case you were thinking otherwise.
I thought it was solid, and then this window I could like.
The outside wall is solid.
Okay.
I'm just saying the inside is like, apart from the table which has the meat on it, there's like not
Yeah.
much cover.
Right. So this is gonna. I want to.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how to do a circle.
Uh-oh.
I want to cast silence in the room.
Sure.
I want to cast it like.
We will give Lillian a few seconds of conversation first because she wants to say something, but you can cast it.
How do I do a circle in this?
You can. Where are you casting it on? I can draw something and give it an aura.
What's silence?
Just makes no
Just
sound
like-
happen in the circle.
On this point, 5, 10, 15, 20. 1 point up, so that's second one. The one slightly higher up.
Far as? Hmm?
And that's a how big radius?
20 foot. So it's just in front of Lillian, hopefully.
Yeah, you guys can see that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but for now, it's not happened. Lillian, he's just talked about you being poisonous. Maybe Akmenos is poisonous. Did you have something to say?
Yeah. So you're going to let us go then?
Why would I do that? You've seen us.
I won't tell anyone. You can go about your man-eating business, and I'll go about my normal food-eating business, and we'll be fine.
She is poisoned, and what are we gonna do? We're not just gonna kill anyone. We're not animals. We don't kill people for no reason. Yeah, well, they look at each other. Roll a persuasion check, please. And you have to roll high. I'm telling you this now.
I rolled a 3! That's a 6.
Whale.
They could have other you. And then all the sound stops. You see his mouth move, but no sound is produced. All the sounds of you breathing, like every almost silent noise in the room you weren't really recognizing has just disappeared, and it's almost like in the air.
Like white
As
noise.
there's just
So-
a sheer lack of noise. You start to hear your like heartbeat in your chest.
Just gonna turn to Lillian and be like,
So just for your reference, any verbal spells cannot be cast within the radius.
Just shaking Helper's head.
You see the neck, the neck of Brony extend almost snake-like once again to like look and peer outside the window. You also see that Akmenos as it starts to turn to look outside.
As it
Wait.
turns, would I be able to get an attack off on it or not?
You could ready an attack to do one in a second.
I oof. This is the one I've.
What did you want to do in the meantime, Helper?
Are we? So we are in the radius. We can't speak.
You cannot speak. You cannot make noise.
Okay. Everything I wanted to do was involving speech, so I'm a little bit stumped at the moment.
By the way, I cast Ensnaring Strike on my bow, and
Okay. So before we get this attack off, is there anything you want to do?
No, not me anyway. Nothing I can do.
So as Lillian gesticulates wildly, and Helper just stands there silently, as the Oni crane around and watch and look. Is Ensnaring Strike? It's not a concentration, is it? Just checking. I don't think it is, but I'm just making sure.
It is. Fuck.
It is. Okay, so
Silence
as you
goes.
tap, as you do Ensnaring Strike, the silence drops and noise fills the room once again. The silent noises of mouse skittering in the carcasses of the humans, rats, and the floorboards creaking as the steps of the Oni move across the room. Sound fills once again.
When sound fills, does my voice
Sound.
come back into
Yeah, are you
recognition?
shaking my head when this
And I'm
happens?
screaming at you, I miss Antonio!
And the arrow pierces through the glass and strikes which Oni?
The blue one. I don't like her.
Okay, can make an attack roll, please.
I need a token that I can just stick. I can put that's like I have concentration up. I completely forgot.
I did not know you
That's
were a mechanic.
9 to hit.
So it's a little harder shot than normal. The arrow hits through the glass and it just redirects it enough. It flies off away from the blue Oni at a 45-degree angle, and you have given away your position. As the head snaps, stares at you. You hear as it moves its head, and then as it like bends and swells and elongates, almost
Can
like
I
a
wave it in?
Komodo dragon in length and size, and it starts
Can
to
I-
crawl over to the window.
I want to wave at it as it's crawling and just go, hello, hello, hello. Really?
Okay, I was gonna say roll initiative, but yes, just let.
We could roll initiative and wait.
Yes, so everyone roll
Absolutely.
initiative.
I just have to tell the dog to stop barking every now and then.
Bork bork.
Good about to listen.
16.
Which one? Bow 2 or bow 1?
Bow 2.
Bella. Sorry, I
She gets
forgot her name for a second.
into she gets into barking fits where she just over and over and over again. So I just have to like tell her to stop. Otherwise neighbors are like, your dog was barking so much the other day. And again.
Happy.
And
My
again.
God, I had 14.
Yeah, what's everyone's totals?
What, plus
7.
initiative as well? Dave?
Hmm?
Did you plus your initiative?
I have 0 because I'm a big old fat robot.
Oh, I got 16. Big old fat boy.
Man, I'm a big old chunky boy.
And
So
mine's 7.
Helper is convinced, by the way, that you fixed me. Because you were shaking my head when my audio came back. He assumed that his hearing had just gone briefly, and you kicked it back into fix. So, thank you for that. Thank you for fixing me.
What?
I did not know you were a mechanic. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's why you said that.
Yes.
Mechanic? Oh.
Mm.
You're welcome.
Okay. So, Lillian,
Reinhardt, is that you? What accent was that?
Lillian, the room fills with sound once more. An arrow smashes through the window, narrowly missing the Oni. Combat has started. What does Lillian do?
It's my favorite 3 words. Combat has started.
I thought it is burn my friends.
It will be. Let's see. What do we got today? I actually have a section in my notebook which tells me, don't do this spell if this person's close to you.
It's nice to know.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna turn from helper, and I'm going to... Where did the arrow go?
The arrow?
Yeah, an arrow shot through
the
the
arrow
air.
which flew through the window.
Yeah,
It's like clattered right at the feet of the Oni.
and they're all distracted to that arrow.
Currently,
Well,
yes.
looking at it. All right, cool. The last thing they said was, no, why would we do that? We could use them for something else. Okay, so I'll turn for them. I'll turn over, and I'll extend my arm over to that direction. I can't point it towards them too. Anyways,
No.
towards them, and I cast Fireball. Not spelled.
Fireball.
Fireball. Yes.
Please roll.
Was it again a d20?
I do a save, don't I, for Fireball?
Fireball's a big scary one, isn't
It's
it?
been a while. Yes, Dex 14.
But you still have to roll damage, because it takes half.
Yes.
Fail.
Am I in the radius of it?
You're behind a wall, so not
Okay.
really.
I kind of hoped you were.
Okay, they both fail. They rolled really low, 4s and 2s.
Do you want to know the range of the spell? 150.
It's a good
This is a
spell.
big boy. Cool. All right. Everyone count along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh!
6, 7. How many ones? 3
Three.
ones?
In a row.
In a
That's
row.
really low.
Mm.
Really low amount of damage.
The 5 and 6 is still pretty good though. So it's like,
That's 19 damage total.
Out of a possible
what, 7 d6s?
8 d6s.
Oh.
1,
So
2,
it's
3,
4,
4,
yeah,
5,
boy, yeah,
6.
boy.
Jesus.
Wait, no, I've missed one. 1, 2,
I was gonna-
3,
I was gonna say, I
4,
thought you rolled
5,
7.
6, 7. 8. 6.
Okay, so 24. That balances out a bit more. I thought it was really low. Okay, so 24 damage, fire damage. As you gather up this spell in your hands and you shoot it out, and a pillar of flame erupts from the floor. Gigantic flames, and the Oni just managed to avoid them slightly. Most of their body is consumed by these pillars, but maybe the spell wasn't quite right, but it just didn't do as much damage as you hoped it would. But they are
All right,
consumed
don't
by
rub it
flame.
in.
And take 24 points of damage is still a lot of damage.
Zach, carry on, please.
And I guess that's Lilianne's go. She wants to stay at the door. Helper, your voice has been resurrected by Lilianne. You're now free to do what you want to do. And what is it that you want to do?
I got a question before I begin my turn. When a spell says when a creature enters your radius, does that mean just them entering my circle? Or can I walk to them and then they enter it, if you get at me? So the circle's around me, right? And I walk towards them, bringing the circle with me.
Circle of life.
Because when I think entering, I am assuming it's them making the choice to come to me, because it also has an effect when they start their turn in my circle, so I feel like it would be unfair for me to walk towards them. They take the effect, and then they take it again at the start
Can
of the
you
turn.
tell me what the spell is now?
It is Spirit Guardians.
Right, okay.
No one heard that. Ignore me, guys. La 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 la.
What?
Good.
What did I miss?
Nothing. Just asking
Okay,
Jordan about
so-
some.
It's still, you can do what you said. You can move with them, and they do damage when it enters.
Really? Cool.
Yep.
Oh, okay then. So it's quite obvious that Akmenos is here. Yes.
No.
I've only just joined the party, and I know that arrows flying through windows mean Akmenos is here. So after the terrifying explosion of wands, sorry, I'm going
Wow.
to
Ooh.
initiate combat, and I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians, and to you guys, that means my the seams of bronze in my armor begin to glow as like
Ooh.
spiritual radiant energy comes out, and the emblem on my chest, which was an anvil, remember, with a flame on it? No, yeah, anvil with a hammer. It glows bright, and the spirit of a dwarf visibly comes out.
Yar.
Screaming profanities.
He whizzes around this 15-foot area around Helper. Going back and forth.
I can choose who it affects, so I'm going to say it just doesn't affect Lilian.
And
Because-
Magnus?
Well, he's not in the circle yet, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'll
Right.
preemptively
And
say yeah,
I
he's
read
cool.
the spell properly this time. It says whoever enters or begins their turn in. So if they start their turn in the circle, they'll take damage. They'll have to do it.
So, but if I walk into this guy, it does damage as well.
No.
I figured as much because it's like, it's all. So it wouldn't have twice. Yeah. Okay, whatever. All right, cool. So this big old little, I said big old little dwarf spirit is spinning around, just screaming out about like, fucking dude, Ornies, who do they think they are? Fucking, and I'll just begin to walk towards the Oni. And I'll stand next to the blue one.
Okay, so it's a 15-foot radius, yeah.
Yes, so I'll get a little. It's like.
There you
Cool.
go. I just gave you one.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself. Because
Okay.
in the last fight, the Onis managed to get a surprise fireball behind me somehow. Crazy how they managed to get right behind me when they were in front of me with a fireball, right? Bonkers! Because I'm on 16 health.
Yeah, that is so surprising. I
Guys.
wonder why they
Crazy.
did that.
Guys, I didn't tell you, but Lilian is actually the end boss of this campaign.
That explains so much. Oh, Christ.
Jordan,
genuinely think
you
I've
wouldn't
taken
have
the
to
most
say
damage.
I'm
anything.
sorry, I couldn't hold it in for so long. It was just the
Oh.
secret was killing me.
So, as a bonus action, I can cast Healing Word, and I can
Okay.
just equals. So it is a level. It's a level 3 spell I'm casting, and that is 3d4 plus 3.
All right, heal Dynamite.
9 plus 3, 12. Quick math.
Wow.
Quick
Healing.
Okay,
Wow.
so the Oni starts his turn in your circle, so he has to make a Wisdom save,
Yes.
which he fails.
He failed it. Nice. So he takes. Where is it? 3d8 radiant damage.
Okay,
And for thematic reasons, imagine the dwarf just going inside his body and just sort of like going.
yeah. So a dwarf wielding a glowing hammer flies into the body, and you watch the Oni just like their expression go from one of fear from the attack to bewilderment from what he didn't attack me, and then like uncomfortable pain as something is hitting him from the inside as he takes 12 radiant damage, and a dwarf spirit explodes out of his body.
Yeah, hit me, boy.
Okay, so it's the blue Oni's go still. He will turn around to you, Helper, because he saw you summon the dwarf. His dragon-like stretched body rears up like a cat.
It is concentration, just so you know. I'm pretty sure you know, but I figured I'd
Okay.
say.
He will strike out with a first just a claw. That definitely hits, as I rolled 23.
Mm-hmm.
You take 5 slashing damage as the claws
cool.
tear at the armor on the front of your body.
Barely even felt it.
Go away.
And then its long tongue unravels from its mouth, drags along the floor, and tries to strike out at you.
What?
Does 19 hit?
I got 19 AC.
That hits.
Actually, one little sec. Actually, no, I'm not going to metagame. I can't be asked for.
11 damage as the tongue strikes you and rips a piece of metal as it tears away from you.
Thank God you healed.
I know.
Wait, how much?
11 hit points.
Ah! Sorry, I was reading. I didn't mean to scream. Ah! I'm back down to 12.
Oh.
Oh dear.
I'm just
And
trying to be
The
here.
large form of Blue Oni, as I will actually change his token to.
I've just got this image
size.
of like Helper just being slashed by the claws and being like, that's nothing, and then this tongue just goes, duh. It's like, ah!
Yeah,
I
you
sort of twinkle in
feel.
his eye.
Although you're a warforged, you can still feel your armor as though it was flesh, and you feel the tongue as it strikes at you. It has little barbs underneath it that rip and tear at your arm.
This is nasty. I don't
Okay.
like these at all.
Very nice, are they?
The red Onis go, and he turns. He was smaller to get through the door, but he once again enlarges to double the size. His muscles rippling under his red skin. You
Just
see,
walk out the door, he won't be able to get us.
you see him take from like a rope around his belt, a large glaive, and he goes to strike at you.
That is a pretty
nice.
big boy.
He's going to move past you, Helper.
Oh, did he
Oh,
take
I have
damage?
to do a save. Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking. So you'll do a save first. 15 saves, yes.
He saved against it, so it is half as much damage.
Okay. So roll it damage. But he will try and strike out with Lillian with his
Are
glaive.
you alright there? Is it roll down or roll up? Sorry, round down. I mean, not roll down.
You round.
Down.
Let's stay up.
down.
I think you round down, but whatever.
I don't
It's
mind
fine.
rounding down. Fair 5.
So, an attack against Lillian. 22 hits, 18 damage.
What?
18 damage, Lillian, as this large weapon wielded by this even larger Oni just strikes down at you from an overhead attack.
Is that you out?
No. No. Sorry, I'm
Oh,
just trying to work
thank
out why the dogs are
God.
working. No, I'm good. That I mean that hurts. But
Do
I'm
you-
okay.
Do your thing, or are you out of that?
Yeah, no, of course I do my thing.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Hellish
All right,
Rebuke.
okay. That's what I was talking about.
Yes,
Do you
yeah.
have that?
Yes, I do. I hellish rebuke.
Okay.
An AoE.
That's not AoE. A creature. So, one reaction which you take in response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet of you that you can see. You point your finger to that creature, and damage is momentarily surrounded. Wait, and the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. They must save a
Okay.
dex throw of 14.
3d10 damage, I
And he
think?
fails. His saving throw's not going well today. So can you
Tiefling.
roll damage, please? As earlier the dwarf had torn through him, you had seen that he had taken quite a bit of damage already during this fight.
2, 9. That's
So 13 damage.
yes.
But they take all of it.
You watch as before the fight in the previous town. He had looked like he had not taken much damage at all from your attacks, and he seemed to heal from them earlier. This flame attack seems to hold up his regeneration, and it seems to actually do damage to him.
Because
As
he's
you
weak.
watch the hellish flames spit back out of him, unleashed from your pointed finger, and burns appear all down his red flesh, making it even redder and blistered and burnt. That's his go.
Worse.
Akamenos peeping through the window. What do you do?
I still have ensnaring strike because it's until I hit them. So we're gonna go on the gangly one. We're gonna go for an attack. That one has Hunter's Mark as well. 9 plus 6, 15 to hit.
Okay, the gangly one. Gangly one. That misses, I'm afraid. Your arrow is loose and it hits the rings of chainmail that is splayed across the shoulders of this grotesque beast.
Why
I
you
want
have
chest
to?
armor.
Why have to be bad? Right, I'm.
You do have another attack.
Oh, the big guy's not within 5 feet. I was gonna hard breaker, but he's too far away. Yeah, gonna just another attack. 17 to hit.
That does hit.
So that one needs to make a strength saving throw before I do damage, because that'll affect it.
19.
Why? Why am I the bad rolls? So it just does no damage. So
Okay, but your attack still does damage.
Yeah. So what is my roll? It's been 2 weeks. My brain's mush. 1 d8 plus 3. 1 d8 plus 3. 8. 11 plus 1 d6 for Hunter's Mark. Max damage 19.
Okay. 9. Oh, because you get a plus 3. Okay. So. Or plus 4, sorry. So. As you guys are distracting the Oni, you watch as an arrow. The first one misses, hits the wall behind the blue Oni. A second arrow comes flying through the window and strikes the Oni in the back of the head, and it crumples.
Ooh.
Dead.
Whew.
This one was relatively weak compared to the other guy.
I just look at its body and just go, I could do more. I could do more than that. And then I see the big one and I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm going to hop in the window. Is it big enough for me to jump in?
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20. No. I'm going to just move so Lillian can go. Going to move there.
Okay, Liliane, it's your go. You've just watched this blue Oni fall in battle, and you now see the red Oni who just struck you almost to the floor. What do you do?
So I
bonus
didn't
action
realize
move.
that we were
Thing.
continuing from before when we were already fighting. So I already used Hellish Rebuke
Ah, whatever.
and I forgot it.
It's okay.
And I don't actually have that many spell slots left. So I'm kind of stuck. Let me think. These are Onis, right?
Yes.
If I look at his eyeballs, do they look like eyeballs that can see in the dark?
That's a question and a half.
You see there's the pupils in the eyes almost slitted like cats.
She just jumped off my desk.
Rip.
Okay.
His dog, not cat.
She's gone off barking again. I'm going to cast a big boy spell.
Okay.
Agonized Scorcher. So I
This is the big boy.
cut my hands up. Wait. Blow into my ball.
Kamehameha.
my hand. Make a little ball. And then oof, goes.
Okay, so what do I have to do? Or is it attack on your
You
end?
need to another save. 14.
That's a success.
You take half as much damage. Basically 0.
That's not basically 0.
11.
That's...
So you
5
take
damage.
5. Yeah.
Okay. So he's healed a bit from a Hellish Rebuke because that didn't happen. but that's another 5. He's still looking really bad, like he's close to the edge.
Die.
Anything else, Lillian?
Nope, that is everything.
Helper. What do you
Okay.
do? You see wandering baby Lillian being assaulted by this large
What?
pony.
What weapon has he got?
He's got a glaive, if you know what
Is it-
one of those is.
Is it made of metal?
It has metal on the end, but the handle is wood.
I mean, heck, but cool. Hmm.
Hmm.
Wait, he's wearing chainmail, isn't he?
Yes, this one's got a chainmail skirt on.
Skirt.
Ooh. A skirt.
Before I fight him, I'm gonna say to him, "Look," and I'm gonna point behind me. There is meat now. You can stop fighting us.
You point at his brother?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Alright, okay.
I'm a robot. I don't fucking stand.
Let's just antagonize it.
I'm trying.
You see a snarl on his face, but he doesn't react since it's not his turn.
Oh, okay. Just take his silence as, unfortunately, you must perish then. And I will. Where is it? Where? I'm going to cast heat metal on his chainmail.
Ooh.
And it makes it searing hot. And if the creature is holding it, he must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to burn him alive. But
Oh.
that is concentration. But if it's concentration, does that drop my other spell?
Yeah.
Yes, you can only have one
Cool.
concentration spell at that time.
Cool. The dwarf's gonna go back in my head then. On my chest. Just a minute. Oh, do I have to touch it?
Right, a 10 fails.
No, any creature.
Think it's
Sorry, I'm just.
range on it.
It does, but he's in range of me. So any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 when you cast a spell. Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus cast to make it happen again. If the creature is holding or wearing the object, they take damage from it. The creature must succeed a Constitution saving throw. If it doesn't drop the item, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability rolls until the end of your start your next turn.
Okay, so how much damage does it take?
2d8, so not a whole lot, but well,
It's
so not a
mainly
whole
the
lot.
disadvantage that's useful.
Yes.
Alright, it takes 7 hit points. You watch as his chainmail skirt flashes red and then white as it superheats, and he starts to scramble to pull it away from him.
I'm gonna, with one hand, I'm gonna cast the spell. With the other hand, I'm going to touch myself and heal myself with.
I just realized that you
Yeah.
made this guy take off his trousers, basically.
And now you're gonna touch yourself.
Yeah, I ain't taking that back. So,
Okay.
I,
So you watched Liliana almost die in front of you, and you decide to heal yourself.
I'm probably not more damaged than her when I think about it. I don't see it. I'm gonna ignore it accidentally, and I'm gonna heal for 2d4 plus 3.
All right. Okay, and I'm assuming that's your
8.
go.
That is my go.
So the red Oni removes his chainmail skirt, and you see red Oni dong. It is impressive.
Can you describe it?
No, I cannot.
You described his like bulking shoulders. You can't describe his
Can't
penis.
describe it. I can't describe it.
Okay.
I'm sure
Terms of
it's
service.
against terms of service or something.
Sturdy like an oak table leg.
I'll describe the table leg as if it's... You see the table leg. It is girthy, hard. No, I'm joking.
What?
Wooden.
We were up here, and that coin just dropped.
I was describing the table leg, guys. Describing the table leg.
That's a nice table leg.
Pulsing.
Why
No,
are we
wait,
talking
what?
about table leg?
Because yeah, table
Yeah, so
legs
he
were just shown.
throws the superheated chainmail skirt onto the floor,
Right.
and he turns to you, Helper, and the comment you made about his brother just being meat seems to have stirred an anger inside of him, and he begins to rage.
Oh,
He is a barbarian.
Oh.
And he's going to try and pummel your face, and he's going to great weapon fight, and I think that's what it's called. I can't remember. I switch him up sometimes, but he's going to use advantage on his attack, gain advantage on his attack.
There's disadvantage though from me.
But he removed the skirt.
So until the start of your next turn.
Is it? Well, then he just rolls normally.
Cool.
But your guys, and I'm reminding you now, so I don't have to. Your next attacks will be until his next turn will be with advantage. Okay, so he's going to roll a normal attack against you, but he's going to do it 3 times because he is fed up in your face.
I'm gonna die. Okay. Oh, I have 1 attack hits. 1 singular attack.
18 does not hit.
No, I got 19.
Your AC's 19.
17 damage. Take it.
I'm a robot
Oh,
and I'm dead.
17.
Oh no, I'm alive. I'm alive. I
on
have
one
3
HP.
HP.
Oh god.
So basically,
Three.
he swings for first attack, just slams into the wood next to you. You manage to move out of the way. Swings the second time, you deflect it off your arm.
Get out of here.
Goes to swing a third time, and you go to do the same maneuver with your arm, and it just right into your arm, goes halfway through into the metal. You used to look at it like, oh no. And he ripped it out, and you guys hear like springs, wires, and cogs go ting, 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 as it's wrenched out. You've taken considerable damage, which you will have to repair. I like to think your healing word isn't like a spell, but it's like you getting a little kit out and repairing yourself.
A little
That's
teeny
why-
tiny dwarf comes out. and
That's
he's
why
like,
he didn't repair me, because
Yeah, exactly.
different things.
But that's the. Oh, go on. But that's his go. So it's Akmenos, your go. You've just seen both your teammates be wailed upon.
Yeah. So last turn I've got to say bonus action, move my hunter's mark onto this big boy. While I was running, I was like, ugh. Right.
He's marked.
Let's just fire arrows at him. Is it all weapon attacks have advantage?
Yes.
So this is going to be the first roll. Advantage 22 to hit.
It does hit. Especially
So
now he's taking his skirt off.
1d8, 4
Thanks to Dave.
plus 6.
helper, thank you very
10,
much.
10 damage.
Okay, so with 10 damage, another arrow slams into his largely muscular barrel shoulders. Hitting him from behind, you see the blood trickle. But it does not bring him down. It seems his rage carries him forward.
Go down, you swine! Second attack. Just gonna...
Okay,
7.
that misses, I'm afraid.
It total will be 13.
It's not high enough. As your arrow deflects off the same muscular shoulder, not tearing through the flesh. Do you move?
I don't have a bonus action, but I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. I'm gonna jump on this table behind him.
Okay. All right, Liliane, it is your go. The Oni in front of you looks like one attack could knock him down.
I'm gonna look at his brother, and I'm gonna kick him, the corpse, on the floor.
Okay, it is a corpse, it cannot avoid your attack.
And I cough at it. And
Oh, whoa, that's too far. Not
then I
cool.
look at the Oni, and I look at him and I say, hey, why don't you go eat your brother? And as I say that, I start to cast Charm Person.
You're the devil!
Hey,
What?
you like eating people, right? How about I taste your own medicine?
This is interesting.
Okay, so. I will tell you now,
Okay.
just so you're aware, your spell does specify that it charms a humanoid.
Oh,
There is a chance that this might not be a humanoid.
but it's an Oni.
I-
Oh, no, an Oni is like a spectral thing.
It's
A
a
monstrosity.
giant, which is not a humanoid. Humanoids are their own thing in D&D.
Oh.
I know it's technically a humanoid by its the scientific definition because it has like 2 arms and 2 legs.
A humanoid is something that represents a human.
But a humanoid in D&D is like humans.
Do robots represent humans?
Robots are humanoid. In real life, they wouldn't be humanoid, but in D&D, they're humanoid.
I'm role playing as a transformer, so I'm a truck at heart, if you ask me. Sorry.
Okay. So,
I've never charmed anyone aside from humans, so I wouldn't know this. Lily, I
Okay.
wouldn't know this.
at least from now on, you know that the
Well,
ugly
yeah, when I get
things you
slapped in the
can't charm.
face by a raging barbarian for saying something horrible.
That'd be awful, wouldn't it? God, I'd
I'd
hate
learn.
for that to happen
You
to anybody.
cast this spell, and you see his eyes continue to flash with anger, and it has no effect.
Oops.
Oh, heck.
And you just seriously pissed him off.
Oh, heck.
What is this campaign? What is this?
Oh, God.
I'm gonna... slowly back away.
Okay.
Don't laugh at me.
He's gonna get an attack of opportunity?
What are you doing, step bro?
I don't get it.
Milkman, Oni from the afterlife, what are you doing? And I just, step bro.
Oh, okay. I see. Alright, so if you move away, you get an attack of opportunity. He will get an attack against you.
That's fine.
Alright, he can only make 1 attack though. So he readies his claw and tries to strike at you. 24 hits, yes?
Yep.
To who? Oh.
12 damage as a claw strikes out and rends underneath your ribs on your right side.
I'm bleeding. That's a pretty big gash, but I'm still breathing. I'm still on my feet.
Just.
Just.
Okay. Helper, H3 LPR. What are you doing?
Do I count as a construct? This is not for metagaming, this is just to, I want to correct something if possible. Because my healing word says it doesn't work on constructs.
No, you can heal yourself. Like I said, you're a humanoid, you're not a construct.
Whew.
Just for gameplay balance reasons, because otherwise Warforged would be close to unplayable, like for those reasons you just said.
Yeah.
Do I still get to back away?
Yes, you move away. Sorry, I'm being a bit loud, aren't I? Yes, you move away.
Did you get punted from an opportunity attack?
Yeah.
You donkey!
I got you.
Donkey!
Ah!
Yeah, so he's like sliced me in half, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I run
you have
away.
a deep gash under your under
Yeah.
under knife under knife
On
for your
the
ribs.
way.
What's happened to us this
Excuse
week?
me?
We're all delirious from lack of sleep.
Right, it's my go, yes.
Yes.
Just punch it and it'll die.
Arrange. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Nice. See, I don't want to miss because I'm gonna fucking die if I miss.
You just heal then. Don't leave me on my own with this thing.
Heal what? Right, okay. I am gonna cast Sacred Flame. Sacred Flame I don't have to roll to hit, he has to roll to dodge it. He has to make a dexterity saving throw.
10. He fails.
He takes 2d8 damage.
Nice.
You watch as an almost divine flame appears around the Oni. 9 damage would be enough, but he resists death.
Ugh.
Can I like give him a slap
Why
to this?
won't you just die?
I am going to.
Yes. Sorry, I should have made the roll first. I forgot there was a roll involved. Each time it gets harder, but he resists death.
Of course he does. Why not?
He's a pretty
So
big
you watch
boy.
as the flesh on his face and chest begins to burn. Slough off. You see the skull behind the mask. That was his patchwork face. And his eyes, the mismatched eyes, just rolling around, searching, almost blind from the flames, but they latch onto you, Helper. You are next.
Nice, I like that. I'm gonna. You're gonna hate me, Jess, but I'm gonna healing word myself again. I got 3 HP, and
It's fine.
I need to save you. Eventually.
It's fine. You're a ranged character, Rage. We can deal with this.
You're not in the fray currently, so you're safe.
Yeah, I'm safe. Plus,
If
you'd
I
have
get
to-
punted now, we're both down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
I am here to help, and I can't help if I'm dead.
Yeah.
So I'm casting a second level again. This is my last spell slot for second level. So that is 2d4 plus 3 again. 8.
Okay,
This
you
is-
heal. You take out your little reconstruction
Little-
kit. You
Oh,
guys
that
can
was a
patch
really
some of
good
the holes.
impression.
I was actually I'm in the arm. I'm like.
Break out the WD-40. Lubricant, lube, bad boy. Oh my god! Just realised what I was saying after.
Just staring him in the eye like,
Um,
yeah, get a look.
Jesus. Okay, yeah, you are healed, and it's not your go. It is, in fact, the go of the Red Oni,
Oh no.
who has a lot of decisions to make, as you all, apart from Lillian, have tried to hit him this turn. So first of all, he's going to try and attack you, Helper, because you were the last one to hit him.
Yes. Just wail on him till he dies. and
23.
then-
Yep, that's a big old hit.
15 damage.
I'm down.
Oh.
Where you just healed, you watch as Helper breaks apart into pieces. One arm falls off, one leg rolls off to the side, his head is cleaved off from the torso, spirals through the air, doof, 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 bounces on the floorboards, and you watch as the light in the eyes fades.
You're
He's
dead
unconscious.
already?
He's unconscious.
I
I don't know.
Wow.
Just going hard on the description.
Are you sure I'm unconscious, George?
And Dave is removed from the campaign.
Yeah, bye.
Okay.
Antonio's back.
Yeah, you
Then
hear
he turns to
stereo bits.
Akmenos. Turns to Akmenos, tries to grab you. So make a strength or dex check, please.
That is going to be a dex.
Is with advantage.
That's a 4.
Oh, that's
That's
close.
a 17.
Yours was just normal.
Oh,
Mine was with advantage, sorry. So 4.
yeah.
He picks you up and he lifts you above his head and he stares at you and you see that almost inhuman demonic skeletal face. You die next. And he slams you into the table.
Ow! Excuse me, sir?
You take 8 points of damage as you feel the wooden splinters bite into your exposed flesh.
Not too bad.
Betty picks you back out of the rubble and does it again.
No, he doesn't.
He does. He had 3 attacks this turn.
No, he doesn't.
But he rolled a 1, so
Oh,
he
thank
goes to
God.
slam you down. Oh no, he's raging, so he's advantage.
You
No.
roll a 3. Please don't roll.
Ah, he still
Oh,
rolled really
good.
well. Okay, so he goes to lift you, and his strength just fails. Maybe it's all the attacks, the burns, the radiant damage. It's just been too much, and you watch as the tendons, one of the tendons in his arm just snaps, and he just doesn't have the strength to lift you. Okay, Akamenos, it's your go as you stare death in the face.
I stare death. Is he still raging?
He is.
So, as I get back up, so am I prone? Oh,
No,
no. Okay, so I pull my daggers out.
you are held. You are restrained, so you have no
Oh.
movement.
Can I still attack him and get daggers
Yes.
out and things?
Yes.
Okay, so
You just can't move.
I'm gonna get my daggers out and just stab him repeatedly.
Okay, you do have advantage because they used.
So, 19 plus whatever. 19 plus 6.
That
So
hits.
25. So that is a D4 plus 3.
Okay.
D4.
How'd you like to kill him?
Hey.
Yes!
Oh my God.
Let's roll damage. So that would have been 5 plus 6.
He had 1 HP, but he failed his. Basically, it was like a death save, so he no longer resisted death. So
Well,
you
I
killed
was
him.
gonna
How
do
would you like
3
to kill him?
3 attacks. So I guess as he's got me restrained, I'm looking him in the face, and then I just start stabbing his eyes, and then stabbing the top of his head, and just keep stabbing.
Yeah. So in desperation, you just get out your daggers and you start hammering down blows upon what remains of his face. And Helper, you don't see this because you're unconscious. But Lillian, through the doorway, you see chunks of burning flesh fly off the head of this Oni, and it just loses all its strength and falls on top of Akamenos, sorry,
Woo!
Can
dead. But you are trapped underneath it.
can I reach the special boy? Or oh no, I need an action to cast that spell. So
So we're out of combat now. So
Oh.
we're role playing.
can I, like, as I'm crawling out, try and reach to not Antonia, help her, and level 1 cure wounds him?
Yeah, you just managed to get your fingers out from underneath the Oni and you brush against him as you heal. How much do you heal for?
You get 2 HP.
So that revives me, yeah?
Yes, you just all your metallic bits as the magic goes through you, just iron giant back together.
Well, I was gonna say that I'm still in bits, but I like wake up and like,
Yeah.
oh, where am I? I can like feel. Did you say my arms got ripped off?
Yeah, one of your arms, one of your legs.
I can like see. My head is across the room as well. I can see my arms, and I'm like, oh my god. Oh, Moradin, please help me. And then like my arm starts crawling towards my head. my body, and I'm like, hello?
I guess
Lil-
I'm here.
Tieflings, are you there?
I'm here, yes. What?
Hello?
I thought you would not go down this easily. I really hoped not.
They were very big. Never seen those before. Where's the other one?
Lillian ran
alright.
away.
And I
Guys,
slowly like start screwing my arms back on, like with my actual arms.
guys,
Hello?
I'm out here.
I think she might need some.
At this point, my arms are like, I've welded my arms back on. Like, I get my torso like, and I slowly walk over to my head. Do not worry, I am coming. One moment, please. And I'm just like,
can I pick up the giant ass slave off this guy?
It is very heavy. but
wait, you're out. I thought you were stuck under the Oni.
You have to do a strength check to try and
Oh,
place.
okay.
That's why I'm doing this like little act.
2.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's just too heavy.
Right, okay.
Wait for assistance.
1 second. I help will be with you, please. 1 moment. And I've got my head on now, and I'm like, ugh. I screw it on a little bit, like the wrong way a little bit, like, comedic acts. Get my legs. Ugh. And then I'm like, oh, yes, cool. And I go outside, and I find Liliana on the floor, and I'm like, oh, goodness, please do not resist. You are being rescued. And I'll try and help you. I'm just like, heal you up, whatever. I can just roll to... Well, I can use like first aid just to put you stable, right?
Patch your wounds back up.
Yeah.
No healing. Just
No healing. Just like don't die.
Don't die.
Don't die.
Thank you.
Are you okay?
It really hurts.
Where does it hurt? Please point.
And I just like move my hand away, and there's just like a cut through my shirt. It's slashed, and it's this giant, deep, black, oozing grey mesh of blood, and he's sliced. He's almost sliced me in half. So close. I'm like,
Fascinating.
yeah,
And
yeah, it hurts.
I will be back in 1 moment.
No, go,
Please
go, go.
do not die.
No, don't.
And I go back inside. It's like, and I'll find Akmenos. Akmenos, are you here? Are you under the beast?
Help! Like, I'm like half poking out, just like
Yeah.
my legs are half poking out, and I'm just like, ugh.
Just like the Wizard of Oz, you see two little booties sticking out from underneath this owner.
Oh goodness. 1 second, please, and I will attempt to pick it up. Do I have like a crowbar or anything? I don't think I do. I'm just gonna try and pick it up off him. Or like
Okay.
lever it like.
Natural one.
13 plus. I have strength, I promise. 1.
Okay, so
14.
14. That is enough. Especially with the amount of time you have, it's not too difficult to just put your knees up against the floor, use your body as leverage to just push the Oni off, and you see a largely blood-smeared Akmenos lying on the floor.
Congratulations, you saved us.
I don't trust these things to stay dead. So before we tell the villagers, we should really burn them. Just get rid of them.
Burn them? Cremation is a wonderful option. Yes, we should do that. But we should patch up first, because the little one is gravely wounded.
I'll grab things from here, then we can try and drag them somewhere and get the bodies burnt.
Fantastic.
How big is that glaive again?
It is made for someone who is huge, so it's like twice your size.
Look, I forgot what glaives are.
It's
Oh,
like
like
right,
demon
use it.
hunters. No,
Like what,
actually, I
sorry?
don't know. Demon hunters. Did you play Legion?
No. I mean, I know what war glaives are with the weird
Oh.
like.
Are they
But a
not the same
glaive,
thing?
I'm just kind.
It's
I just
like
googled.
a spear, but it's like an axe head instead of a spear at the top.
Oh, I'm thinking.
I sort of look at it, and then we could drag it to the cart when we are gonna set back off to tell the people. Then we can.
It's like a sword. Sorry, not an axe head. Like a sword. It's at the
Yeah,
top.
it's like a long sword,
It's a one-sided blade.
not a long
On a
sword.
spear. It's a long sword.
Yeah.
So
The dagger's a short sword, yeah.
do these guys have anything useful on them? Anything of value?
They have lots of human material, we shall call it.
Not very valuable.
Let me check, actually. Give me 1 second, sorry. I forgot about For some reason, I forgot that D&D players like to loot out.
I know. It's a shame that one of your party members is very much bleeding out
Yeah.
outside.
Fine.
After I get Akmenos, I come to you, by the way, to come give you some form of first aid. I
No,
think I've
yeah.
got a spell slot.
You're fine. It's all in your head.
I mean, it's more of like outside currently rather than in her head.
Not my head this time.
After that, I quit. That's the thing that pushes me over the edge.
I'm going to cast Healing Word. No, I used that one. I've got 3 level 1 spell slots. I can heal you. I'm going to cast it once for now.
Okay.
Which is 1d4 plus 3.
I would have been able to
So
heal
you do that,
but...
or I do that?
I do it to you. So 7. And like.
Okay. So what you find is the glaive. You find the eyes of Ioni himself. You don't know what they do, but you can take them. And then you
I'll try
find
'em out.
the teeth of Ioni as well.
They look valuable?
They look like they could be used in as trinkets of some description. I don't want to give too much away.
I will take the Oni eyeballs and teeth, and then I'll drag the glaive. I will put a note in my book instead of putting it on my inventory. Is it 1 or 2 eyes?
Can you roll a nature check, please, to see?
Nature. Which one's that? Oh, nature check. 6.
Okay, you only managed to, because of how inefficient your butchering is, you only managed to get 1 of the eyes.
It's safe to say they're dead, yeah.
They are dead. They are not regenerating, they're not recovering, they have been thoroughly killed.
If they're not dead, they're blind. You know?
Like, they're gonna wake up like Mr. Potato Head with the wrong parts on him. Just like, what?
I guess would I be able to drag the gangly one out? Is that too much for me?
You can, you can. You have enough time. You're not in battle. You can just take your time and drag the body outside. I will make you roll for it.
Looking at that one and thinking, no, that one's not for me to drag. I guess I'm dragging the body out after you've done your healy things.
Okay, so you guys have all healed up.
Yes.
The body is outside.
I wouldn't say
You're
healed
not fully,
up.
you're not fully
Yeah,
recovered,
not
but you're
at
enough.
I'm on 2.
You're
I'm like in
packed
bits.
together enough to travel.
I'm like sparking and stuff at this point.
You guys have successfully cleared out the town from Vioni. As far as you know, there were only 2, and you were only requested to kill 2, so you've done your job.
Did you
So what
take
do you do now?
anything, Akmenos?
I guess I'd like drop the feet and then out of a satchel pack, I pull out an eye and a load of teeth and go, these were the only things that were of value on them.
Okay,
Yeah. Wonderful specimens you have there.
nice.
Are you trying to make your own beast?
No.
Then why do you
Not
have
a
the beast?
necromancer. I don't raise the dead or something. I'm a
Necromancers aren't the only ones that create life. Look at me. And then as I'm doing this, like the sparks and like fucking, I'm like,
I point at one of your cuts and just go, I think a spring's just fallen out.
Oh, that's awfully embarrassing. Where is it gone? Anyway, is there anything of the villagers that perished that we could salvage, take back as a token? And that's me like going.
Yeah, so the town itself is relatively untouched. You're not in the town currently, you're on the outskirts. You were brought like maybe 100, 150 feet outside of town.
No.
If you could head back to the town itself, most of it.
Oh no, I mean in the house. Is there anything?
Oh, this house was abandoned well before the town was ransacked and attacked by Bizoni. It looked like some sort of hunter's shed, which was abandoned long ago.
I was gonna say they said there were like rotting corpses and stuff.
You're asking me. Okay, so there's clearly butchered humans, meat hanging, some of the civilians who never managed to escape.
Is there
They
anyone?
don't. There is a
any-
wooden bowl next to it.
Is there like any identification, anything at all that we could?
No,
No, they're
There's
just pieces of meat at this point. Like we
there's
don't know any of these people.
There's like in the wooden bowl itself, if you look,
Yes. Oh look.
there's like there's like a rope necklace with like a small little metal square on it. It has no like other iconography or anything. It's just like a plain metal square.
Well, I'll take that. And I'm
There's,
not
like,
stealing it.
A
I'm
bracelet.
taking it.
There's a bracelet with, and there's a ring with a diamond on it.
Is this all in the bowl?
It
I
looks
take-
like
I take all the items in the bowl.
we're inedible.
I take them all and I put
Alright.
them in a little pouch to keep safe.
I guess
Alright.
I turn around as he's walking past the big guy and just go, big guy, I think you should drag the other big guy.
I have a name, but yes, that is a good idea.
I've just
I will
thought,
do
how
that.
is he going to fit out this door?
Okay. I'm gonna like Buzz Lightyear and like pull him, but then my arm just falls off, and I'm like, oh my. Right, yeah, okay. I'll pull him to the cart. I'm like,
Alright.
let's.
We're
Well,
burning
horses-
these
that's
bodies.
right.
Wait,
mules.
are we burning them? We're not taking
We
the
are burning
heads, or
these
we can just. Should we not behead them and take the heads?
We've got the eyes, we've got the teeth, it's more than enough. If they do, they've regenerated, that one did. If we don't kill it and they come back, they're going to be an issue. So we should just burn
See
them.
how they regenerate from just heads, though. And this is
I don't
helper
know.
saying it, by the way, because I'm not just being like, oh yes.
Let's just be safe that they can't do it
Hmm.
at all if they're ash.
Can we skin them? Their faces? Or you said they were like patchwork faces. Can we not take that?
Yes, you could.
I will do that then.
Blue Oni, yeah, the red Oni's face was like pretty destroyed by Akamanos.
I will skin the blue Oni. Its face. Just take this.
Okay, you just rip the face off. It's actually not as stuck on as it normally would. I don't want to get too vivid because I actually am starting to feel a bit sick. But it's not as on as it should be.
Nice. Kind of like a loose paper, not plastic bag.
Could we? Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I like it.
Oh.
All right, I'll take his face, and then
I'll take
begin
his
dragging out.
face.
I'll take his face, and I put it on. No,
Oh
I'm neutral, but I'm not that fucking neutral. I will respectfully put it in my bag.
Yeah, very
fold it up.
respectfully. Oh my god, Jesus. All right, okay.
But it's evidence.
I
I'm
think I have
taking
the
it.
episode
We,
name right there.
we smash cut. We smash
I
cut.
did.
The body's burning.
What's the what's
Quickly.
that?
We smash cut 5 minutes into the future.
Oh.
Burning the body.
There we are, stood, and I'm wearing all their skin.
No.
Hey guys,
I want to
look,
become a real boy.
I am
I was gonna say, I'm a real boy.
Oh, it's so dark.
Jesus.
And I
Sorry,
thought
no,
I was the bad one.
I was gonna say, we've
These are not
exited
people.
Akmenis' arc of evil, and now we've gone into Helper's arc of
I'm trying to
pure
understand.
psychopath.
These are not people. They're monsters in our eyes. And I'm
Okay.
taking evidence back.
So we smash cut to the ogres having burned, the remains destroyed, the flesh mask tucked away. You guys feel the wariness of battle and the night sink into your bones and to your gears. You feel weary, and you feel the need to rest your.
Before that happens, I'm going to turn to the tieflings and say, it feels strange taking life. I don't even understand how I got here, never mind how people leave. Or things.
Do you feel bad taking other people's life when you don't really have much life yourself?
Yes, it's strange. I can't really explain it properly. It's just odd.
Yeah, you know.
But we did what we had to do, right?
I
That
think
was
so.
okay.
We've saved this village, as many people as we could. We gave
Oh
them their
my
homes
God.
back.
You okay?
I've just realized something. 17 episodes in.
Yeah.
Before Lillian met you guys, she's never killed anyone. She had no reason to kill anyone. She's never seen death. Maybe she doesn't believe in death. Maybe she just thinks that people are sleeping. What do you mean take life away? Just sleeping.
Did you just have a stroke? I mean, him saying this to Liliana. Are you okay?
Let me check my character notes. Hold on.
Gordon's.
Are you actually doing that? As in, like, saying that?
What, like saying that as 1 second, guys, let me check my character notes. Oh no, you mean with the other thing?
Isn't like
I don't know. What do I do at this point,
you
Jordan?
kind of already had a conflict.
I feel like there would have been death in your community before you went out. You know what death is. Just because you have, maybe you might grapple with the fact that you've never killed anyone before and you feel distance away from the killing, and at this point it catches up to you. But now Helper has said it. Oh, you have taken life.
Oh.
But you know what death is. But maybe now the reality has just caught up to you. That you have been taking life.
Shit.
We can dwell on our moral situations while we take us to words
You got this.
on our way back to the to Stonebridge. I think we should go back, tell them it's safe. As I'm dragging the glaive behind me towards the car.
Of course.
Okay. Are
Holy
we just gonna
crap.
leave these?
I'm just having a moment right now. Like I've just I don't know. That's a really big moment for my character. Like I've literally been murdering people for the past.
You did have a conflict when you turned to Antonio and asked him what you should do.
Yeah, but like.
So you kind of like and ahed about taking life before.
But she's always been like kind of naive to it all, hasn't she? Like I'm reading my notes that I wrote months ago, and I'm like, even though I wrote it months ago, it kind of makes sense as to, like what her story is, like why she got sent, why
distance
she
yourself
is here.
With Antonio. You knew Antonio was a good person, and if he was killing people, then it must have been good. But now Antonio is not here. It is you are the good person here, and you have killed, so that makes you a killer.
It's a nice theme we've got here, because Helper is looking into trying to figure out the beginning of life. You're trying to figure out the end of it, and then Akmenos is taking it, just going around, doesn't want anyone alive. Oh Christ, that's a good. Yeah. I like that. That's nice between all of us.
Trinity.
I feel like we're actually around a bonfire right now and having a chat about life. This is great.
I mean, we are. It's just a bonfire of ponies.
I'm slowly walking.
He's just dragging the glaive away.
We can't have a serious moment in this at all. No, can't do.
So, I'm just going to turn to Liliana and be like, it's fascinating, really. You either end in a ditch in fire, or you end up inside a robot screaming cusses. It's odd. Very odd.
I don't feel too good. We can go home now.
Would you like a bowl of sit? You should leave.
Cereal!
And I turn around and just walk away.
I grab my necklace and I sniff it, and then I just ended up putting it back in.
You feel the sweets, the remainder of your sweets, burning a hole in your pocket.
Oh, my necklace as well smells of cinnamon.
It does. You are filled with a comforting smell of cinnamon, which, at least for now, holds the bad thoughts at bay. And you guys retreat back to your wagon. And are you traveling tonight, or are you going to make up camp?
Shall we camp? Because we're all pretty fucked.
Yeah.
I mean,
we are pretty bad, guys.
So there's barely even a discussion. Each of you just do the bare minimum.
No. I'm just kidding.
Oh. Oh no, I've got a 12-hour symphony in front.
Each of you just does the bare minimum to make a bed, a resting place, and you fall asleep exhausted from the battle. Even you, Helper, who doesn't even know what exhaustion is, your parts just feel like they don't function at 100% efficiency. And you go and turn yourself off.
You know, as we're making beds, I like get my bedroll and stuff, and then I bring out this bright velvet crushed cushion that I got. Just put it down like no one's business. Just a crushed velvet cushion in the woods. So good.
You go to sleep with the smell of cinnamon and laying on crushed velvet.
Ugh.
Jesus.
Okay. You wake up in the morning, and Lillian, your pony is
Not dead.
just licking your face,
Okay.
licking you awake.
Oh. Shoot, what was her name? Hello, Alton. How are you? And I just boop, 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 boop.
Oh god,
Yeah, I know.
that was bad.
Yeah. Are you hungry? And I sit up, and I was kind of hoping you would just reply to that with like.
Yes, I am hungry.
I hunger, please.
Well, that's good because I remember picking up some lettuce greenery. Green lettuce.
Green lettuce?
Lettuce greenery I have written down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I suppose I do not remember this, but you have lettuce greenery.
It's whenever I pocketed some croissants and meat. I'm guessing back at before we left the...
This was a while ago, I think.
This was it was when we left the
First town.
Thieves Guild.
banquet. Yeah, the Thieves Guild, where we left
How
the
many
dog.
days ago was
So
that?
it was like 2 days ago. So the lettuce hangs limp, and the meat is not so fresh.
Ugh.
But your pony doesn't care.
I don't give it the meat. I grab some grass from the floor, and I pop it on my hands. And I just eat the pony. Eat the pony.
I guess I'm foraging. I'm like foraging stuff for us, because there's only 2 of us. So I can forage some stuff and some extra stuff for the horses and that.
Cool. While you do that,
Yeah.
I'm just examining my 2-day-old croissant. It looks okay.
It's just stale. It's not fresh, but it's edible.
Yum yum.
I guess I bring back, like, in this area probably just be berries and things mainly.
Heck, I like berries.
While you guys do
I
this,
like-
I'm still welding myself.
Okay.
I guess
Just staring.
I walk over to Lillian and give her like most of them, and I take a couple for myself.
Ah, thank you. And I throw my croissant away, and I just start eating these berries.
I thought you were going to say you're going to throw the berries away.
Hey!
Thanks. Ooh. I think we should set off as fast as we can back to the city.
Yes, let's. And I'll get in the driver's seat. That's a technical horse term. No, wait, it's a wagon, so it would be the driver's seat, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'll just like get up there and I will, and I'll go at a pretty fast pace.
Okay. So you know the way back, and it goes without much instant. Although you do pass a village which you had skimmed past on your way here. And you noticed before, where it was just a small, quiet, almost hamlet-sized village, barely more than a couple of roads. It has changed. In the day since you passed and travelled back, it has exploded in a variety of colours. Not actually exploded, sorry.
Oh my god! Jesus! Careful your vocab there, man.
Again? Like,
It's exploded into a different hue of colors, ribbons, tents, all have been set up. And you see what looks like a traveling wagon, or like a caravan, much larger than yours, which has opened up to have a stage. And it seems the main street has all these tents have been brought up, and it seems a festival has started. It is still midday, so it's not as active as it would be at night, but you watch as the village folk all walk around, go into the various stalls. You see people on stilts and long flowing silver robes just walking around the crowd, and you see on their heads are giant moons basically with faces on them, but drawn in a childlike fashion, not trying to be scary but more comedic. You watch kids run underneath, go into these stalls buying sweets, candied apples. You see one stall which has a pair in an arm wrestling contest. You see one man, massive, meaty, and a woman almost as large, just smash his arm down onto the table, and everyone roars in laughter around them, pats the man on the back. Better luck next time. There's an archery contest in the other corner. There's a table where a drinking game is going on, just people trying to outdrink each other. And in the center of all this, you see what looks like a ring, which has been brought forward, almost like a stage, but at ground level. And they are setting something up, decorations, like ribbons, all up underneath a gazebo. It seems something is going to be happening there later on.
Sorry.
Main description as we drive by and ignore the
The
whole place.
description was incredible. Mr. sent me a meme, and the girls ate a dandelion.
What?
Are you okay?
She ate dandelion.
What are you? I just don't understand.
Oh my god.
John, how does it feel to give such a wonderful description? And I gotta say, it was very, very good. So, I feel like I look at the dandelion.
It just popped up on my phone. I was listening. I already know what I'm gonna do.
Do we?
Lillian, stop listening.
Do you want to cancel, Jordan? Is that because?
I'm sorry. No, the description was great.
Right. Lillian chokes on a fucking dandelion.
I have erased that from my memory just so I don't kill Jess next time I see her.
Okay.
It was the last couple of seconds.
I'm messing. So, guys, you see this festival in front of you. I'm so angry. This festival in front of you.
I know. Drinking,
you see this festival in front of you. What do you guys want to do? Do you stop?
I am already yeeting my horse around to the candy stalls.
I'm the driver in the wagon.
I'm a pony.
But I'm fascinated by this because I don't know what the hell's going on.
I guess I see Lillian just drifting around the corner, just like, nope.
Tokyo drifting.
And
Christ.
I just go to help her and go, we should go. She needs to be. We need to do something that's morally questioning.
Oh yeah, this is like a refueling station for my kidness. Like mental, I don't know, what's it called?
It's almost like in stories where you have breaks from all the death, so it doesn't all become numb.
Yeah.
Like Lillian's, it'll get me through 30 more killings, and then I'll need more.
I didn't come here for CBBs, Jordan. I came here for Dante's Inferno, alright? I want to hate myself by the end of this. Alright, cool, yeah, we'll turn in and we'll have a little look.
Okay.
It's like, and I'll turn to Rachmanos and I go, do you humans use these colours all the time? What does it mean?
Different colors mean different things.
What do these mean?
It depends. I don't know the people.
You make a history check if you know. Anyone can do that.
I'll have a history check.
Can I do it as well?
Intelligence.
Sure.
11.
You roll a disadvantage though because of TikTok. No,
wait, you're on TikTok?
No, I'm not. It was on Facebook,
and
it was a Facebook notification.
Alright, whatever. I just presumed it was TikTok.
No.
I'm unsubscribing. I'm not even joking.
I'm gonna tag you in it,
Okay.
Jordan, so that you have to watch it.
No!
It's amazing.
Roll history, please.
I did.
She did 7.
7 plus.
Okay, and yours is
2.
11. All you know about this is it is some festival for the moon. It seems there is something to do with the moon, which is special tonight.
Ooh.
Can I, right, out of character, because these two will know. Was the Sacred Flame, the cult of the Sacred Flame, wasn't there something to do with the moon? Or am I just pulling it out of my arse?
What do you mean?
I swear someone mentioned the moon in the cult. Didn't they?
I do not remember.
Cool. I must just be thinking of something else.
You mean
Sorry.
the divine flame is, because the sacred flame's your attack.
Yes, cool. I must be forgetting it. My bad. Cool.
So knowing that this is about a thing about the moon, would I be able to like try and see what it would be? Would I be able to make a nature?
You make a
check
nature check to see what's special about the moon tonight.
Yeah.
You break out the lunar calendar.
Can I just
A
be right
10.
back? 30 seconds.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ow, I'll take my
A
headset
second long
with me.
Facebook videos to watch.
10.
Okay, it's not a fairly hard check. You're a ranger, you know it. It
I
is
lived
what
in
they
the
call
forest.
tonight a golden moon. It is the
Oh.
first new moon of the first month of the year.
Oh.
I guess I look at Helper and go, oh, and I just sort of look and go, I remember there was a golden moon tonight, potentially. I'm guessing it's something to do with them.
Ooh, fascinating. Sure.
I often keep an eye on the wildlife, not the stars above, so...
You should look at the stars sometimes. The divine powers are they're wonderful beings.
As you are moving into the more festive area of the village, one of the people on stilts, who actually can reach you because they're like at your height while you're in the wagon, leans down, goes, "Welcome, welcome to the Festival of the Moon. I hope you stay here for the night, enjoy the dance."
Why do I have a feeling like this is a move to slaughter people again? This campaign is, how are these good people going to try and kill us?
It's like mid.
I'm not going to kill you, I promise.
I like
Cross
that.
my heart.
Oh, he's very honest. Yes, we would love to stay here for the night. Where do you advise we go?
Well, if you want to rent a room, there is always the Half Moon Tavern down the road, but there is also, if you just plan on going to the festival, you can park your wagon. Like I said, the dance is tonight. Everyone can go off into pairs, and whoever performs the best during the dance wins a prize. We also have...
You son of a bitch!
As I get out my notes. We also have the arm wrestling competition, the archery contest,
Sorry,
the
I cut you
musical
off
contest.
when you say the dance thing, and I just turn to Alfredo. Help we gotta do the dance! Help we gotta do the dance! We gotta do...
Is she here?
She's just...
We thought you went off on your own.
I hear
Oh,
it.
did
He heard the dance comment.
Oh.
What does that?
Dance, you say?
Okay.
I guess
Is there any prizes to be won at this event, or is it purely? How do you humans say it's for fun?
Most of the competitions have coin as prizes, but the dance itself has a very special surprise.
What is it?
It's a surprise.
You all get blasted by a movie.
Oh
But apart
god!
from the dance, we also have the music contest, the archery contest, the arm wrestling contest, the drinking contest, the pie eating contest, and the storytelling booth. Whoever tells the best story also wins a prize. Surprise.
As a player question, is it one or another that we're allowed to do, or can we?
You can all do one each, and then the dance is a separate event, so that's later on.
I guess I look at Helper and just go, well, if we can make some gold, and I look at the archery booth and just go, We could.
Some gold wouldn't be too bad, wouldn't it? Do you think you could master the range?
I look at my bow and just go. Hopefully, I have skills in it.
I'll slap your shoulder and be like, "I have faith in you, my friend." What else was there, Jordan? Is it
The arm wrestling contest, the archery contest, which Akmenos is doing, music contest, the drinking contest, there's pie eating, and there's a storytelling contest. And I'm saying now, but if you to enter the storytelling contest, you have to tell a story. Some might deter some people.
Ignore my clacking. I'm not googling stories.
And I did write a story myself. Storytelling contest.
Wait,
Okay.
does that mean I'd have to do some music?
You could do some music. Doesn't
What
have
is
to be
the
good.
ukulele?
Well, okay.
I guess I sort of point at the eating and drinking one and go, "You might be really good in them, but whether you're allowed in,
I would be up for joining the ingestion competition.
I'm like,
I just realised
because
how unfair that is.
I don't know whether constructs can ever get full or eat. I'm like,
They can't eat. That's the thing. I'm not sure what that means though.
What do you mean you can't eat?
I don't eat or drink or sleep or.
Well, I suppose you
That's
just have a
gas.
constitution check to see if your gears inside your structure manage to not get destroyed by food entering.
bang, like a little flare. Just
I like eat one little sausage roll and explode.
I'm going. I guess I like the glaive's in the wagon. I'm leaving that. If someone nicks it, don't care.
Well-
At this point,
We should go park the wagon, and I'm sure someone will look after it.
I just jump off and run to the
Oh,
archery one.
Okay,
And just
bye. Goodbye.
Hopefully, I win some gold. See you later.
Okay.
Come
have a
watch
wonderful-
if you want, but bye.
We'll park the wagon. I will spare you the details of the excruciatingly fun wagon parking.
Okay. It is exquisite.
I can imagine.
It
Is there a chauffeur?
No.
Okay. Is Lillian still here?
Yeah, I'm parking with you.
Oh. Do you tieflings always run away?
Some of us can be impulsive.
I've noticed. And impulsively burning your friends as well.
Yes. I really want to go get some sweeties, please. Can I go?
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Let's go. I'll
There
follow
is a
you.
stall which has an elderly gentleman with a large, bushy mustache, bristle mustache on his upper lip, and he is got behind him displayed candied apples on sticks, many jars of different hard-boiled sweets, many different colours, and what looks like some sort of chewy taffy.
Does he have blue and pink sweets?
He does have blue and pink sweets. They are 1 silver for 10.
Okay. Excuse me, sir. Hello.
Yes. You're wanting something?
Yes, please. Can I have one of them? And 10 of them. And one of them.
Okay, that's 14 gold pieces. 12 gold pieces, please.
There you go.
And here's your change.
Thank you. Wait,
Any
14
of you
gold?
want anything? 12 silver, sorry.
12 silver.
Damn it, I almost had you. Do any of you two want anything from a sweet store?
I have 7 copper. I can buy nothing.
You've already gone to the archery range, haven't you? No?
I've had 7 copper since I've been resurrected.
That's a lot of copper. I'm not going to buy anything. I'm just going to stare.
Okay.
I like
So,
staring. No, I'm just fascinated by it all. Like, ooh.
you watch for bright colours as they move
Do
in front of you.
I'll ask the gentleman. Do the different colours mean anything?
No, they are just here to lighten the place up. The silver is for the moon, and the gold as well for the new phase of the new moon.
Oh,
But the rest is just festive. Left over from other festivals. We don't have too much to celebrate around here.
Do you want to try some of my apple? It's got like saliva and some bits of like red. There's a red hair, a long red hair.
What do you mean try? I keep seeing you two ingesting stuff, but I don't see why it would be good for me. I don't have the impulse.
Well, can
I
you
can
just
give
lick
it a go.
Just lick it.
1 second, I'm just googling. Do Warforged have tongues?
What do they look
Did your
like?
master build you the tongue?
Oh.
That's the question.
I'm gonna go with. See what? Actually, yes, I do have a tongue because my master built me in an image that was close to his, for what he thought was the ideal image. So therefore, I have a tongue. It's a silver tongue, but it ain't lying. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I will
You can lick it.
just scrape it against my tongue.
Like?
Okay.
I don't feel any different. Thank you for sharing it with me, though. I appreciate it.
That's okay.
I look around and shall we go to the archery range?
Yeah, let's go see how it Minos
I
is
want to
doing.
see our friend do well. He is our friend, yes?
Yeah.
So,
Fantastic.
Akmenos, at this point, you have been introduced to the competition. There is 3 targets, one 50 foot, one 100 foot, and the other 200 foot out from the range, from where you are standing. It gets
What you meant that was their heights? I was gonna fucking say.
Yeah. It's a very difficult challenge. And I hope you don't miss, because when they come back down.
That's the festival part. Everyone run.
What happened? Minos killed a child.
It is
The moon festival.
more difficult to hit. There's an outer ring, and it goes outer ring, another ring, one more ring, and then the bullseye. So there's 3 rings and the bullseye. Each one is harder to hit depending on how well you roll. As you hit it, and it gets harder the further away they are. So you are given a bow, not your bow. You are giving a practice bow, basically. For fairness, it's a festival.
I look at the practice bow a bit miffed, like. Ugh.
And you're giving like an arrow which has like no proper tip on it, but it has a bit of paint marked on the end.
What is this? Archery? This is childish.
So, you're here for the archery competition. As she hands you the bow, we've had someone with sure, because we've had someone with 200 points so far. It's 100 points for a bullseye. So if you get 2 bullseyes or get enough points, you win some gold. 40 gold. Does that sound good? Of course, it's 5 gold to enter. 5 gold to enter?
I look at Lillian and just go, Lillian.
You owe me so much gold. Okay.
I gave you like a third of my pot at the beginning.
No. And then we resurrected you.
Fair point. Okay. When we have to split the gold from the 200, there's
when you win, you give me 50%, yes?
To resurrect him?
Oh, when he wins the competition.
Shush, robot. Shh.
Oh, okay.
Or I'll silence you again.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'll hand over 5 gold to the man.
Okay.
Ting.
Take your bow.
Misses. Ting.
Make an attack with just use your regular bow. We'll use that for it. Just so it's a bit faster.
+6. That's going to be 23.
So your arrow whistles through the air, doof, and it hits the bullseye. Bounces off, and you see the little red bit of paint in the center.
Thank God.
Oh, well, that's pretty impressive. But you got the next target. Make another attack, please.
It's not a disadvantage yet, because it's still within range. 7 plus 6, 3, 13.
This time it whistles through the air and hits the second most outer ring. That's 50 points. You got 150 so far. If you get one more of the outer rings, or more, you win the prize. No pressure.
Wait.
Oh, you've got this.
Yes,
1
right,
second.
please.
1 sec. Where is it? I'm going to
No.
put my hand on his shoulder and says, Akmenos, my friend, you can do this. I believe in you. And I cast guidance. Which is just a touch. I don't have to, No, it's VNS. That is verbal and
Somatic. You make a movement and you make the words beside, like.
So I touch him and say, I believe in you, and that says, that's the guidance, right?
Yep. Cool,
I cast guidance on you. And you touch one willing creature, which I'm assuming you're willing. Once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number to a ability check. Or earn its attack.
Yeah.
Ability check, isn't it?
An ability check. It does work on attacks as well, because I know guidance. I've used it.
Cool.
This is going to be a
So-
disadvantage still.
It's got disadvantage, and then you can have add the d4 on the highest.
So, 12, 5,
Roll a d4.
6 is 11, plus a d4, that's 14.
14. It whistles. It hits the outer ring. 50 more points. That's 200 points. You win the prize. He
Hey!
hands a pouch of 40 gold pieces to you.
Woo!
To you, Lillian, because you paid the fee.
Well done, Akmenos! And I hand him the bag of gold. You won.
I take it. And then, what can I give you in return? I know what I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you the parchment of my vision and just say to you, I still am on your side. I know we've been through a lot, but thank you.
Lillian doesn't know how to understand emotion.
Didn't expect that.
I just
As a little gesture, because he knows he's your role model now. The influence on you.
I look at him and I look at you and I say, I just hope that you know what you're doing now that we've worked together. I say that really weakly.
I nod. I will nod.
I like this feeling. Can we keep doing this, please? Where was the next competition?
Wait, so you're not
we-
gonna give me my 50% gold? Cut.
You said you give me a bag, so I'll just take 20.
I'll give you the bag so that you can make your own decision if you were going to give me the gold or...
Oh, I'll give you the.
Yeah,
I
so you
thought
can make your own decision, and then Jess can have a go at you afterwards for not making
Wait,
that
is that
decision.
was that your
It's a
decision
moral
to keep the
conundrum.
gold?
No, I'm joking.
My decision was I thought you were giving me the heart. You'd already taken the heart.
No, I gave you just the bag.
I
'Cause he
give
gave
you
it
the
to
20.
me, and I gave it back to you, and I said,
Oh,
well
okay.
done. It's your prize.
I fold up the parchment of the vision and put it in the bag with the gold.
Oh, in my backpack?
So you get the 20 gold back.
Get 20 gold.
May I have 5 gold?
Heckles! I'm a guinea pig. Like, pay pig.
Pay pig?
Pay pig.
Pay pig? Pay pig.
I get 5 gold out and I hand it to you.
You're a piggy bank.
I have a biggie bag.
Fantastic.
I love how
Thank you.
Lillian is basically like learning off all of you as the innocent child in all your adventures, but she also handles all your money.
Smart, street
Yeah.
smart, you know what I'm saying?
I'm learning to be giving, I guess. That you can just go around and ask friends for money.
Learning responsibility as well.
I'm just gonna walk off. I'm holding the gold like this, and I'm like excitingly gonna go and try and find another competition.
So do you know what competition you're trying to find?
Nope. I'm just gonna walk.
Okay. So the order is you're at the archery contest. So the storytelling contest is next door, and you can hear someone already starting to tell the story. Past that is the pie eating contest, and the drinking contest, then the music, and then the arm wrestling.
Going to stop at the arm wrestling.
Okay. You watch a large, sweaty woman, very muscular, shaved head. Like you see her right arm, bulging biceps and triceps, and she is just demolishing competitor after competitor as they sit up to the table. And
I'm fascinated.
Arm wrestling the hell out.
Oh, interesting. Have you guys followed me, or am I on my own?
I'm doing something else.
I followed you.
Oh, I turn to Liliana and go, "What is that woman? She's gigantic."
Well, it's not very nice to say what is somebody, but
Why not?
because you're assuming like that sounds like there's something wrong with her.
No. I'm admiring the strength.
Then you say that is a very admirable woman.
It's a
That is
very
all.
admirable woman. That is all.
You don't say that.
Fantastic. You don't say that is all.
You don't.
Oh, okay. Should I go and challenge her to this fight?
As you say this, she slams the arm down the weaselly-looking man in front of her. She just absolutely demolishes him. He falls out. She goes, "Ha ha ha! Who's next? Who's next?" And
I just excitedly put my arm up.
"Oh, you look like a... What are you?" she says. "You look like a strange...
What did you say to me, Jess?
Come on.
What did you say to me again?
You're a very admirable woman.
I'm just gonna say that out loud. You're a very admirable woman.
Well,
That is all.
You're a very admirable machine yourself. Come over here."
Thank you. What are we doing? I say this.
We clasp arms. Hands, sorry. We clasp hands. And we put our elbows on the table. The first person to put it down on their side of the table wins.
Oh, okay. I'm going to walk up to her.
We count down to 3.
Oh, I'm going to...
1, and we start on 1.
Oh, okay. Is it just any rules of just arm down and that's it, yes? Is that the rule?
You can only use your strength. You can only use your strength. And you have to keep your one arm behind your back and the elbow of your wrestling arm on the table.
Okay.
You cannot trip the other person. It's just pure strength.
Strength. I say strength like strength, and I go, strength, and then I say it confidently, and I cast enhance ability.
Oh no.
And I gain the bull's strength when I say strength. And it it is VSM, so it's material fur from a beast.
Okay.
Does the Oni's face count?
Sure. They do have like a mane-like hair, so you can use the Oni.
Cool. I'm just gonna cast full strength, and I gain advantage on strength checks.
Okay. So you just do this off to the side discreetly just before you walk up to the table. Well, maybe not so discreetly, but she doesn't catch it.
I'm just like, strength, okay. In my mind, I need to be as strong as possible, so I'm going to use the divine powers.
So can we are making opposing strength rolls, please. She has a +4.
So I'm just gearing up.
Okay, so she rolled a natural 20. So she wins.
Oh, well, I'm
section.
rolling two natural 20s, just saying. Can I roll anyway?
Sure. If you roll natural 20.
18, that's close.
No. So you both start neutral, and you feel the strength in her arm, and even with all your bull strength, she gets the first bit of movement. Can you roll again, please?
Oh, I'm like, wow, you are very strong. And as I say, wow, my voice changes. I'm like, yeah, lad, you need to step aside. Let me have a go. And I like just say that straight to her face.
She just opens her eyes wide in shock.
Do I get advantage again, or is that
You stay with advantage, yeah, I think. Because it lasts up to
16 plus 1? She beats me again.
Okay. So, even though the dwarf has come out to play, you feel your strength is not enough, and you feel another notch. Your hand hovers right above the table. You feel the springs and the cogs at your elbow strain. One more time, at least.
One moment, please. Oh,
She rolls 16. Oh, go on.
one moment, please. I'll turn to Lillian and be like, can you just say something inspiring, like you tieflings do? Anything?
You're
Help me
super
out.
good at what you're doing. You're a strong machine boy.
Yeah. Yes, I am. Yes. And I turn back around. Okay, let's go. And is that the roll you're using, John?
Yes, 16.
19. That's 20. Not a natural 20, but a 20.
Okay. So this time, you manage
Bang.
your robot arm, you feel like pistons firing, bit of steam pumping through, and you lift it a little bit further up the table. Roll again.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, goes. This time, it hovers, and you are pushed right to the edge once again. Roll.
You want to roll?
Yeah, I'm just going to make a roll. And this time, your metallic hand is smashed to the table. I actually just punched my desk. I actually got hurt.
Oh.
Your metallic hand is slammed against the table. You have lost.
Oh. Well, oh my.
I rolled ridiculously high.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, you are a truly... What did you say again?
Admirable woman.
You truly are an admirable woman. I appreciate your strength. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
The name's Yvonne. You can buy me a drink
Yvonne.
later.
Well, I appreciate it. I reach my hand out to shake their hand.
She takes your hand and she shakes it, and you feel a bit of looseness from the night before.
Excuse me while I tighten my bolts.
I deactivate my arm. She just takes it. Like, okay. No, I appreciate it. Goodbye.
Okay.
Walk away.
You have been defeated, but you feel enriched by the experience.
I'm beaten down, but I'm not beaten down.
You did
Okay.
okay. She was a very
I
strong
did.
lady.
I did. I will get stronger
You are.
with augmentation.
Okay, so Lillian, is there a contest you're looking for?
Maybe. I'm surprised you didn't do storytelling.
Mostly, it came down to me just sort of like I got some stories in my mind, but at the same time, I haven't got anything that could be good right now. If I had like an hour, I'd pop up a little dumb story. I had a story about a crab that I was gonna say that I know, but no, it wouldn't fit.
Okay.
Helper's sort of schlick.
Yeah, I would like to do the music contest. Will you come with me, please, Helper?
Of course.
You head on to the a bit further down the queue to the music competition. You watch several people are like stringing instruments or tuning them. One person just has like the tambourine. It's like
That's me.
I was about to say, while they're doing the arm wrestling, would I be able to buy... How much were sweets again?
They were
10
a
for
silver
15,
for
12 silver. 10 for 12.
So again, you paid 12 because you got 10 and
No.
then you got 2 extra, right?
yeah.
You got 2 other things. Yeah,
So
Okay.
it's 10 silver.
10.
I
So
will-
gold.
Yeah, I'll minus a gold and buy some discreetly and put it in my bag.
Okay. All right. So
And then walk
yeah.
over.
So there you see one person who looks like they're in charge wearing a 2-piece suit, and they have like a bowler hat, just black all over the suit. And they look at you. Do you wish to enter the music contest?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What's your instrument of choice?
Loot.
Okay. I'll just rank you down. Are you joining as a band or a solo performer?
I just turn to Helper and I say, hey, can you like tap your chest in beat?
Can whistle.
Well, you're made of metal.
I'm not a drum kit.
Yeah, but they just boom, boom, boom.
I can. Yes, if you want me to, I can be a percussionist.
Yes,
I will
perfect.
try my best.
Perfect. Yeah, as a band, please.
Okay, all right. You'll be on in 10 minutes' time. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right.
You didn't need to pay.
You watch as another band goes on a smaller stage in front of you, and it's mostly just the musicians themselves who are watching. A few people stop in the crowd and watch, and the person in front of you starts to play a harp, and I will roll to see how well they do.
Jeez.
Oh, I just minimized all my windows somehow. What is happening? Oh no. So she starts to pluck the strings, and you hear that they're not quite in tune. There's a few burrs like, "Bleh, bleh," and she starts visibly sweating. And the more mistakes she makes, they just tumble into more and more. And then eventually she just stands up, like she's just remembered she has to do something, and runs off with a harp.
That was a 9. Oh no.
People kind of like half clap, mostly from sympathy. And the guy goes, "Well, you're up next, but you don't have much to follow, so good luck."
As we head on, I will tap your shoulder and say, "We can do this." And cast guidance, which is a cantrip, by the way. So get used to that.
Here, guidance.
Like,
You're about to die.
you can do this. Just imagine. I've been told to imagine the entire crowd to be naked, and then you will be fine. You won't get nervous.
Oh,
Oh God.
thanks. I'll keep that in mind. I suddenly feel so guided by your words.
You got this. Oh, please just don't burn anybody. That is the #1 key lesson
I
here.
don't do that.
Don't burn anybody.
Okay, we got this. We got this.
Okay. Hello.
Alright, so I'll walk up on stage with my drum. My walking drum.
Got my shield and my mace. Just walking out armed to the team. Just like...
Put them away!
That's my drum!
Oh, okay. And I'll get ready to play my lute. I'm actually gonna
Okay.
play a song.
Alright.
And if you get it, like if you know what the song is, does that make it a natural 20?
If you want me to rate you on your performance rather than a dice roll, I will do that.
Can we take the dice rolls back up just in case?
No, we can. I will give you
I have faith.
super advantage if you make an IRL performance.
Super advantage.
Yeah. So you roll 3 dice and you take the highest.
How do I do that IRL?
It is unprecedented.
Pressure's on, boys.
You got this.
The only reason I say that, because I probably won't recognize the song. I don't listen to music, do I? So.
Check and me and Joel recognize it.
Oh yeah, I recognize
Oh,
it.
really?
Every single person who's watching will know it too. That's how confident I am.
Well, then go ahead.
All right,
If you're
kids.
that confident, I'll say yes.
Just kind of ignore there's playing Overwatch in the background. Wait. Shit.
Is this Dovahkiin?
Yeah, man.
Dovahkiin.
Yeah, it
I
was.
was waiting for that. I'm like, I have one more line left with thingies. Can someone say something?
I thought it was Pirates of the Caribbean to begin with, and I was just like, wait a minute, that's not.
It was.
What is this? I know this.
I always play
That's good.
super trash when people are listening because I'm like, hey, I might as well like play trash purposely because then at least I'm trash.
It's like one drum.
I
beat for the
presume
entire
it's like
song.
an actual song, not like a video game music.
Well, it is a song.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like pop music, not like pop music, but popular music.
Oh no, I ain't
All right,
play popular
okay. So
music.
you play Dovahkiin in front of a crowd.
They don't know it.
Helper bumps along, and well, you didn't have much competition. Let's be honest. You perform, and the crowd goes wild. They cheer and they shake their hands in the air. They're village folk. They don't get her out much. They shake their booties. But twerk is invented at this moment.
Yes.
And you are presented a bag of 60 gold pieces for winning the music contest.
That was the
If I'd
special
have had a
prize.
horn,
No, the
You-
dance.
no, it's
It's
not.
not. It's for the dance, which is a surprise.
60 gold?
60 gold.
Holy heck.
I know.
Wow. Thank you so much. Definitely not gonna go blow all of this on sweets. I turn to Helper and I say, thank you very much for helping me, Helper.
I played one note.
But you
I played one beat.
But no, you were there for moral support, and that is more important than actually doing something, as I've learned.
Teamwork. I tried to do like a really like cheesy smile. Like,
And I hand you 30 gold pieces.
ooh, can I go challenge the woman again?
Yeah? I don't
I'm-
know.
I don't think I'm. I'm not
No.
You
allowed.
should-
Am I? No.
you
No.
should-
It's
You probably shouldn't, though.
no. It's more of like enthusiasm to do it rather than actually going to do it.
Yeah, and this is me responding saying you probably shouldn't, because you shouldn't spend your money once you've just got it.
I also, in the clapping, there's me in the background quite contently clapping.
I just do a bow to Akmenos. Only Akmenos.
I squint a bit at
That's
Helper,
so
but
cute.
you know.
It's like a dad that never ever made it to any of like the practice rehearsals because of work, and then he manages to leave his office job a couple of minutes before the end of the performance, and he's just there in the background, like tears in her eyes when she realizes
Just
her
one
pappy's there.
tear.
To be
Aw.
quite honest, Akmenos is the age for that, so let's...
Aw.
So at this point, a bit of time has passed. You did arrive here early evening as you travelled throughout the day, and it is slowly getting later. And it is getting dark, and the stars have started to pop out in the sky, and the now almost golden, like white tinged with a bit of yellow moon in the sky is full and looks down at the festival. The people have gathered around the gazebo, and the festivities are about to begin. People are starting to dance. Someone stands up on the center of the stage and goes, "The winner of the storytelling contest has been decided, and they have been given their prize, and they will be allowed to tell their story in front of the whole dance before we start, as is tradition." So does anyone? So as he sets up, you see an old, sort of grizzled man. You see like rough stubble, like his hair's kind of slicked back, and he looks experienced, like he's been through a lot. And he sits down in a chair. Now, as he's getting ready to tell a story, does anyone want to do anything?
I wanted to go and see if there are any more stalls to buy things, but I don't know if that's too distracting.
No, you can. They're all like trinkets, baubles. There's like a lot of moon.
Are there any
Based.
shirts or
Based.
apparel?
There is a shoe. A shoon? What's a shoon, Jordan? There is a
Moon
shirt. There's a shoon. There's a shirt.
There's a shoe, laddie.
which has a picture of a smiling moon, like the emoji smiling emoji face, but it's a moon.
I want
That's
one
for
of
sure.
them.
Okay. And it says, "I moon you."
Oh no. I don't want one
I'm
of
joking.
them.
I'm joking. Okay. Anyone else want to do anything before we have a story in the dance and then finish off the session?
Are there seats? Sorry, you go first.
Yes, there are seats.
What type of lighting is around? Is it just candle?
There are candles floating, as if by magic, around the dance floor.
That's
and
fine.
if you were to move next to them, they sort of float out of your way.
Okay.
I have sat down and I've saved 2 seats. Not aggressively, but I'm like man spread across them. Sorry, cyborg spread across them, like. So, I need to keep my friends close. Come on.
I'm
Where
gonna
are you
stand up
guys?
close near, but not sit down.
Do I see you? Do I know he's here?
You can.
I turn around and I like quite obviously stand up and make a scene and go, Akmenos, come on, got a seat for you.
I go
right here.
near, but I like
Come on.
stand, and I'm just like, no, I'm just going
Come on.
to stand. Okay.
Come on, there's a seat
No.
here. Come
No,
up, we're
I
a
don't
team.
I don't need the seat.
Right here.
I prefer to stand up. I will cast silence on this place. You know I will.
Then I shall stand as well. And I stand
Aw.
literally where I am.
You see a group of children gather up at the feet of this man as he begins to tell his story. They watched with like the wonderment of children. You see like their wide eyes and their eagerness to listen at this story. And the man begins. He gives like a and he spits into a bucket, clears his lung. So a long time ago, before humans came to Salanthia, there was a lonely giant with a large appetite. He roamed the land looking for new and exciting things to eat. And one fateful night, while the giant ate the bark of a tree and reached up to grab the leaves, he spotted the moon in the sky, the ever-full moon, bright and inviting. The giant was tall, but even he could not reach the moon. So it took him many years of exploring the world. But eventually he found the tallest tower in a lake encircled by mountains that he climbed. And when he reached the top, he found he could grab the moon. And he took a small speck. And he took it, for he knew the moon was important, and it lit the sky at night and let him roam the land. So he took a small piece, and he climbed down the tower and he ate it. But his hunger was not satisfied. So the next night, he climbed up the same tower. He took another piece of the moon, and he ate that. And night after night, for 2 weeks, he took a small piece of the moon, until there was no moon no more. And the night sky was dark, and the people were scared. Now the giant was not mean, he was just hungry. So he saw how people were scared, and he saw the night no longer had light. So with a great big belch, he brought a piece of the moon back up, and each night he placed a piece of that same moon each night for another 2 weeks until the moon was full once again. And that is where we have golden moon, when the moon is full, and everyone was happy. But the giant was hungry, and every night since, he goes up, and he eats the moon, and he climbs down, and that is why the moon now is no longer ever full, but pieces of it disappear night after night. And then the kids sort of half clap at the story, not quite sure where it was going. And the MC was like, the storytelling competition was a bit slim this year. And everyone sort of departs, and then everyone starts getting a bit more lively. Now the dance is starting to go on.
So you said gold moon, and all I thought about was how he
Yeah.
just like shit out pieces of the moon. golden showers. So that's where I thought you were going.
Where is that connection?
It's the same
Wow.
region.
Some cogs in Rage's brain at the back just started ticking.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
So
Love this
enough about
story.
golden showers. Don't need to know about that, Jess.
Christian stream.
I'm gonna turn to Lily, and are you with me?
Well, I
I'm
was
gonna go-
buying a shirt, so I don't know.
Oh, you're on your own.
You do
I'll
read,
go.
the dance is going to begin. You would be there.
So I got a free shirt.
the story.
But for sure, was like 1 copper.
Never mind.
Crap quality.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry,
I put
Jordan.
the
I
shirt
didn't-
on because my current shirt is all ripped, so I put that on.
Okay. All right. You are now wearing the shirt with a moon on it, and the dance is about to begin.
Wait, what did
Now-
I do? Oh, sorry.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Okay. So, pardon me. So the dance is about to begin. People are pairing up, but there are only 3 of you. Are you dancing on your own? Are you pairing up? Are you finding someone to dance with? What is the plan?
You should enter.
2?
You two, yes.
Why?
You are tieflings. That is a natural edge, yes.
I look at Akmenos and I'm like, can you even dance?
I'm dexterous. I guess I can.
Watch him be like proficient in dancing.
I can dance +9. No, I'm not. But I can give it a go. What's the worst that can happen?
Well, I can control flames, and you are dexterous, so
I guess
Flame
also I can
dance?
do thaumaturgy, so I can like make the lights go brighter when we get close to them and darker when we get further
Yeah.
away.
Okay, so can I have a performance check from both of you with advantage?
Well, before that happens, I'm going to say, I wish I'm going to pull out a small little bloop of holy water in my satchel. I do bless you both, and I hope you both win this competition. And I bless you. And it's literally the same thing, but for multiple people. And it's a spell slot this one, so I'm using a spell slot.
Oh,
It's not just bullshit, it's actually a thing.
So roll with advantage and a d4.
Yes, advantage performance, please, with a d4 on the highest one.
Oh.
Natural 1,
Jesus Christ.
14,
So
15.
15 for you. Lillian, you have advantage, so you can roll again and then add a d4. So you got 15 plus a d4.
but then
Wait,
what do
guys.
we add? Performance?
Performance, please.
You both rolled ones.
It's d4.
I didn't roll one.
Still.
Oh yeah, I did.
On the
On the
d4 you did.
Wait, so what was my 16?
Yes,
Yeah.
plus your performance.
22.
Okay, so although you boasted about your dexterousness, your dexterity, Akmenos, you are thoroughly being carried by Lillian as you twirl and dance and make a fine performance that definitely blows everyone else up away. These villagers don't know what hit them. As you use fire and thaumaturgy, and you just manage to dance. And
Also, I
you
can
do
make
it as
the eyes like flame-like as well, so, you know.
so
We
you perform this
replicate-
magical dance, and people literally just stop dancing to watch you in the
Ooh.
competition as you just cut this flaming figure of dance through the stage. And
Yeah.
eventually the music winds down. Oh, sorry, go
I
on.
was gonna say
Yes.
we did a good job.
Yeah, you did a really good job. As the music winds down, and you feel almost exhausted from, but also uplifted from this performance you guys just made. Like some of the night before, the weariness fades. A bit of happier thoughts in your mind, and you are like, the MC just comes up to you and goes, "That was a fine performance," and he goes, "I don't even think we need to judge it. Here is the prize," and he hands you a necklace which has a small rock on it. He goes, "This is for the winners of the competition. We would like it if you bring it back next year."
What is it?
And well, it's a magical necklace. We have not used it ourselves. We're not sure what it does, but it's definitely magical.
And who says it's magical?
You touch it and it feels magical. It's got like a hum, like a magical hum to it.
I feel like Dave's just... Is there only one?
There is only one.
I turn to Akmanos and say, well, there's only one.
You can have it if you want.
Oh, thank you.
Oh no, really? You didn't have to. She says as she puts it away.
I guess I would prefer to have it if, but, and also I get a bag of sweets so and go, I bought these for you as well.
For me?
It's cute.
I can't express how off the path I'd gotten in that situation, and I need to bring myself back to morals. I was going to a very dark place.
Well, I'm glad you're back, and I give you a hug.
And that's where we end it.
Oh.
With a
The
hug.
necklace?
Oh.
Do you keep the neck? Can I have the necklace?
We'll decide what happens to the necklace next time. It is time.
How many
to
sweets was
finish.
there?
10.
10.
You put 10 gold.
I think-
A gold, didn't you? How much did you spend? A gold?
Yeah.
And there are 1 silver apiece. Is 10 silver gold?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, for it's 100.
No, it's 10.
That's me. Cool.
All right, so I just like the imagery of the hug, and that's where like we end the episode basically with a hug.
Yeah.
I think that's a nice way to end it
Yeah,
compared to we basically ended the last session with a hug from an Oni, and now we have an hug, a hug,
Hug.
an hug.
Hello.
Ugh.
Very
Alright, guys.
heartwarming. Very sweet. I want to really know what
Literally
the necklace does.
sweet.
I was gonna do.
I'll tell you what the necklace does next section. If you spend some time asleep with it, you will bond to the necklace.
Or hand
and
it to a
discover what
robot.
it does. Do you have identifiers?
I've got identifier. That was a lovely
Alright.
session, guys.
Yes,
Yeah, I
thank
really
you for
enjoyed that.
the session today, guys.
Oh, thank
I
you,
hope-
Jordan.
I know you said you just enjoyed it, but I hope everyone enjoyed it. I hope the viewers, you guys especially, because I do the session for you guys.
We did. I did.
That's
It was
good.
fun.
I'm glad.
Do we level up?
Yes, you do.
We level up?
You level up.
Level 6.
I'm gonna. Just as a question, if we have a backup character, are we just gonna bring them in at the same level as we are? Or
If something happens to your current character, whether they depart like Antonio or if they die, your next character will be the same level.
just so I can. I have
Just
a
for
character, I
balance
just-
reasons. Unless
yeah.
you don't want that. Unless you want to be like a level below, just for roleplay reasons, that's perfectly fine. But as a general rule, same level.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Oh, I get elemental affinity.
You're a wizard. You're a wizard now.
Wait,
Take a level
what's
in
my
wizard.
charisma?
I don't know.
Oh, it's high. 16.
Yeah.
What?
Soul of the Forge. You gain resistant to fire damage. Fantastic. Wonderful.
Isn't that
Fuck
handy? Oh, lovely. Amazing.
We're all resistant to Rage's fire madness now.
That's
Woo!
grand. Oh, Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
I don't know what I get, but I'll do it later.
That's all I get from one level.
Yeah, Yeah, I get another spell, and then I get whatever elemental affinity is.
I'm guessing like
When you
you
cast a spell that
do
deals
X-
damage of
Fire?
the type associated with your draconic ancestry.
I'm guessing you've chosen
So
fire
yours is
then.
Fire, I
Yeah.
presume.
So yeah, you get like
If you
bonuses
couldn't
to
guess
attack and damage.
the theme of the spells here. Sorcery does have more than fire. You add a charisma modifier to 1 damage roll of that spell. At the same time, you can spend 1 sorcery point to regain resistance to that damage for 1 hour.
Sweet.
I can burn myself
That's very
now.
handy.
But I'm already resistant to fire anyway.
That's strange.
Does it double
Would
up?
you become immune?
Immune.
Double.
Sure. Otherwise, that makes no sense, doesn't it?
I like the part where Rage pissed off Jordan. How many times? What was the DM aggravation counter?
I believe it's 3.
3.
Well, thank you very much for the session. You've done wonderfully today, Jordan.
Yeah, you have, Jordan.
So,
I
seriously,
really
thank you.
that was probably one of my favorite episodes we've ever done.
Same.
Sessions. Sorry.
Pretty good.
A bit light-hearted, a nice light-hearted episode.
At the end.
Yeah.
At the end. it was
Yeah,
like,
We
yeah.
just
I
laughed
know.
so much. Like, it was really good. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, everyone who was
Alright.
watching as well.
It's my pleasure.
We will not be live next week.
Oh.
It's actually my birthday, so I'll be doing a special stream from like 12 until like 8, and probably drinking some alcohols. Unless you want drunk Rage, drunk Jess, probably not. We could do D&D, but I don't really know yet.
It's your birthday. Do what you want to do.
Up to you, dude.
I do kind of want to do D&D on
Treat yourself.
D&D on my birthday, but I have a little event that's going on, so it depends how long that takes. Yes.
We'll keep up to date on that one. We'll put a TLDR on that one.
TLDR.
Put a
Yeah,
pin in
on Discord I'll mention when we are doing it, and then on Twitter and obviously when I'm streaming, ask me if we're doing it next week and I'll let you know. But yeah. Thanks guys, it's fun. And if you miss any of these episodes, if you do ! Playlist, it will give you a playlist of all the previous episodes as well, including this one, which will be up soon. Right, lads. I shall see you
Bye-bye.
in a little bit.
Bye.
Where's the music?
Later.
There it is.
Laters.
Bye.
Ciao.